the unconscious in the Temple of Palor. Okay. So when we last left off, you guys were trying to hand off this weird stone that was flashing, that seemed to be connected to Galen Cole and his capture of the minds of two of your party members. Thankfully, that turned out to be a very temporary event. Three of you played hot potato with it and ran it out the gates into the field ward. Being suddenly beset by weird creatures and vines that seem to spring out of the sewers. The connection was severed, the stone stopped glowing, and you guys decided it was not safe to pull it, to take it back into the city. So you decided to go out and get help. And you left one person behind, Lunissa, to keep an eye on the stone and the field ward. But when you came back, Lunissa was gone. Meanwhile, other members of your group decided to find out what's going on with the Raven Queen, because all of a sudden the Shadow Kai, doubled over in pain as if they were having migraines, being suddenly disconnected from their goddess. And discovered that a lot of the ravens around, at least, as they were getting into the graveyard, seemed to have fallen out of the sky and died. The temple was also quiet. They couldn't get any connection to the Raven Queen at the temple. Meanwhile, help was brought back to the field ward, only to discover Lunissa was missing, in the form of an old man, a teacher of Grix, and all of a sudden, something rose up from the... Well, sorry. Will decided to transform himself into a badger and start digging into the ground after discovering that Lunissa was somehow underground. And... all of a sudden, some sort of gas was released, which struck down both Urk and Will. At which point, vines started wrapping around... Urk, Will, and Grick. At which point, vines started wrapping around them and pulled them under, leaving Talon and Fawn to figure out the best way of getting underground. So they went immediately to the closest access. Once underground into the sewers, you started going towards the I forget what it was you went to locate, but you ended up discovering a tunnel just filled with vines and sort of plants and crystals. The tunnel itself is less than 10 feet across, meaning that while anybody can walk down the tunnel and not bump into anything on the sides, you can't stand side by side in this tunnel without brushing against the sides, potentially brushing into the crystals. You decided to launch a fireball into a mass way far down at the other end, and Lunissa dropped out of it and apparently woke up from thinking that she was in her monastery.
By the power of fireball, we found you.
Yes. Now, after she rejoined the Talon and Fawn, suddenly you guys were attacked by what looked like dinosaurs. And some of the crystals started changing color from white to other things. Two areas turned blue, one turned orange, right where the fires were glowing, and one suddenly just kind of blanketed an area with magical darkness, which is this aura over here, which cannot be seen through at the moment. It was coalescing just as the attack was finishing. The fires have been extinguished, but there is some kind of heat generating from over here that Lunissa can sort of feel from where she's at. But we were also checking in on Grick and Will, who were suddenly, and Urk, who were suddenly aware of each other in their own spaces, if their own versions of heaven were suddenly broken down into seeing each other. At which point they decided to break down some walls and discovered a group of a library scene and a group of people enjoying the library. At which point I believe Will started casting on one of the other walls. Now, before we get back into that, who isn't in the group that went to the graveyard? Who doesn't have a character in there?
That would be me.
Was anybody else, or just you?
Can't remember if anyone
Quentin,
else.
Quentin, I don't think you have a character in there, do you?
I mean, I only have Lunissa, so.
Okay, yes, I'm going to move you two down to the second roll 20 group for now.
Cool.
All right. Shuri and Fawn, real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I need the two of you to roll me wisdom saving throws.
Oh, good.
Shiori and Fawn?
Yep, Shuri and Fawn.
Why fun?
Why Fawn?
I don't have to tell you.
What was it? Wisdom saving throw?
Yep. That's not the party.
I'm fine.
Yep, you're fine.
Don't know why I had to do it.
And Shuri's fine. Yeah, I'm not telling you. I just needed
Oh,
you to roll
joy.
me wisdom saving throw.
Thank you for making me worry.
Now, Biddy's...
Character question, was Fawn ever affected by the crystals?
Do you guys remember him being affected by the crystals? That's a better question. By the way, was Sora with you guys when you went to the graveyard?
Yeah, should have been.
Alright.
Yeah, Sora went to the graveyard. I don't actually remember if I ever touched a crystal or not.
I believe that you were actually in the
I'm
hospital
pretty-
for a bit with the because of the crystals.
Oh, yeah, that's right. The bloody guards closed the door on me.
Ah,
Yeah.
cool. Good to know.
They were quarantining the place. Alright. So, the group of you were walking out of the graveyard, and I did actually have you roll before, but that was back when I thought that, you know, Talon and Urk were closer than they were. Talon and Fawn were closer than they were. But you do still see something. You see a handful of people. Let's see. How many do you see at the moment? Sorry, Max, didn't mean to wake you. Two people, actually. Stumbling strangely down the street, and this catches your attention because it's, you know, it's early in the day, so it's not like you're expecting people to be drunk as you're walking along. But you see them wandering up the street and towards an alleyway. Just kind of stumbling along. Sora, for expediency, basically says she's gonna stay behind in the graveyard and figure out what's going on with the dead birds. Just to be helpful. What are the rest of you doing?
Is there a festival or something around here recently? Why are there drunk people out on the street?
That's concerning. She's kind of like gripping her hilt.
I remember there being a festival.
We should probably take a look.
Yeah.
You want me to go over there and kick him?
No.
No.
Oh,
Just a drunk person. Calm down.
That's fun to watch him fall.
Right. Got this.
Doesn't even take a lot either. You just kind of give him a light tap and they go, wee.
If you ever give me a light tap when I've been drinking, you're going to have a party in store for you.
Promise?
Grins and kind of like narrows her eyes.
Oh, God.
Wait here. Let me go check it out. Or actually, maybe we need to stay together. I don't know. Let's go check this out. And she'll
Alright.
lead the way and keep ahead and just kind of see.
Yeah, Shori's watching this. Shori's with as well, but she's very intently watching their movements.
Mm-hmm.
God, I love the alert feat.
Who's heading there?
Everybody.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
going-
so the five of you are all approaching at once.
Well,
Mhm.
yeah, Phaedra's kind of leading the way. Yeah, she's just kind of like She's told everybody to stay together. Yes.
All
But he's gonna try and just stay hidden behind Phaedra. Because why not?
We were next to Crescent, would be more kind of next there, just kind of because the moment he doesn't really view this as much of an issue.
Yeah. Yeah, Phaedra's
I mean,
just
why
checking
wouldn't
out there.
Biddy want to stay hidden?
I just think it's funny that you hide behind Phaedra, the shortest out of probably.
No, Biddy's the shortest because he's a halfling now.
I know. I mean, aside from him, because he's the one hiding, but out of the 4 other options, he goes with the shortest.
He
Because-
because she's also the stockiest. I mean, she's a dwarf.
And a tankiest.
Yes,
Yeah.
and she's got the heaviest armor of them all.
I see your logic. It's fine.
I mean,
Exactly.
You
two of
hide
them,
behind the wall of
are
a person.
yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Besides, he used to be.
There's
Remember, he used to be a high elf, so he's got the, the high elf ideas of things.
Shuri's just got ready to draw.
All right. So you're approaching the 2 stumbling people who are heading down that alley.
We're not gonna get too close before calling out, I guess.
Yeah.
How far? What do you consider too close? Are you talking social distances? Closer, distant, more distant?
I would say within like 15 feet at the very
Okay.
closest before she calls out.
So I'd like you to all roll perception checks then.
Let's see. Well, we'll start with Shiori since she is currently the one who's selected. Where are you, Crescent? There you are.
Should I roll stealth to be hidden behind Phaedra?
Yes. Yes, roll stealth.
Well,
Really? A
Shiori
4.
is paying attention, and Crescent's actually kind of paying attention.
Okay, Shiri. All right. So the others can't exactly make out what they're saying. Phaedra can sort of hear that they're mumbling something over and over, but she can't make out the words. You with your 24 can just barely make them out. Saying, Tarstan must. Tarstan protect. And they're just kind of saying this all in a loop.
Yeah, I didn't. You wouldn't really.
Did you hear anything I said?
No, I could not hear.
I'm going to repeat it slightly because it's supposed to be really quiet, so you might not hear all of the words, but you have to be able to hear something. Tarstan must. Tarstan protect.
Okay.
All right, that's pretty much exactly how Shiori hears it. It's even that soft.
They're mumbling something.
What are they mumbling?
I mean, Phaedra, you hear that they're mumbling, you just can't make out the words from where you're at.
Something. Darston? It's hard to make out, but protect.
Protect Darston?
Something like that.
Darston.
I couldn't make out that word. But the way they're repeating it does not sound good.
Darston. Have we heard that name or something similar to it?
Is it in any of your notes?
Woman. You realize how long it's going to take me to read through those? Can I do an intelligence check, please? Or something?
I would allow that.
Oh, but it's Phaedra. Can this be Kate and not Phaedra?
I'll tell you what. Roll me a 1d20, just a straight 1d20, and I'll let you know that if I ever told the name before, where to look for it in terms of approximately what was going on out of character.
I mean, I can try to go through my notes. It's just
I don't know if I ever actually told you the name ever at all, but there is at least one or two places you might have potentially stumbled upon it. So it might be in your notes. Oh my god!
Oh my god!
All right, whisper time.
You know I take notes, woman. So if I wrote it,
I know. Okay, there's about two places that this name might have shown up. I don't actually know if you've read into a character that ever said it, because
Okay.
I do a lot of thinking to myself and imaginary conversations with characters that where you might have stumbled upon the name, and sometimes I just can't remember if these were real conversations or if they're conversations I simply had with their characters in my head as preparation.
Yeah, no, you've told me that before.
Yeah, and so sometimes I hate that. That's why I take my own notes every session. It's like I'm never gonna remember what I told you and what I was just imagining telling you guys. But the two places that the name might have shown up would have been that time that you guys went to Alaris and the Egyptian place,
Oh.
or the time that you guys went to the Temple of Orcus. Those are the only two times I can think of where the name might have shown up. Actually, no. Scratch that. One more. Right after you guys finished off got out of the vault, the vault for ending up the Waterdeep Dragon Heist questline.
Oh.
You may have also run into the name there. I can't remember if it was mentioned to you guys or not. But those are those basically the three times you might have potentially run across the name if I ever gave it in comment.
I will go through my notes. If I don't...
You got a nat 20. I'll tell you this. Evil Fluffy did not hear them fully.
What's the name?
I'm not telling you the name, but the name that he gave is not actually the name that I said.
Got it. Okay. Well, I will go through my notes, and if I have it, then I'll go through it, but I don't know if I do. Yeah.
And the complications is also that I don't know which characters were there at the time.
Yeah, because in the Temple of Orcus was Phaedra, in the Vault of the Gold Dragon was Phaedra, and then in Alaris was Talon.
Yes, exactly.
So, okay. Cool.
But because you got the nat 20, those are the three places you may have potentially heard the name.
I will start flipping through notes then.
All right.
Cool.
All right.
Hello.
Hello.
I have to flip through notes.
Let's see. Because you're doing that, I am going to flip to the people that you were not involved with, so you actually have some prep time, hopefully.
Okay, cool. I will go and see.
Let's see. That would be Grick and Will.
Just switch over to Grick.
Hello.
Hello.
It's because of Shuttle needing to look through notes for something because she got a nat 20 on a memory check for Kate. On something that I'm not sure if I ever told the party. But the three places I told her three places that I might have potentially told her characters. So she's looking at those now. So we're flipping to you and Greg.
The ordeal of being a note taker.
Yeah.
And me being a mental preparer and not always remembering what I told you guys in character and what I was just thinking about in rehearsed conversations.
Mm-hmm.
In case you guys ever... It's like occasionally I'll get to actually use those rehearsed conversations. Other times it's just stuff I'm thinking about. But, yeah. Memory is tricky that way. Anyway, at the moment, Will and Grick, Will, you just finished using Erupting Earth on a wall, correct?
Yes, I think I did it twice. I did it through one wall through a tavern, and we found a library with a bunch of priests.
Yeah, but a bunch of the piece of dinner who are just gathered around reading.
Yeah, and then I
guess
think
it again.
Yeah, on the wall beyond that.
All right.
Through the library.
So you shake down the wall and you hear the priest screaming in horror. And Will and Grick, please roll me a perception check.
Okie dokie.
Well,
Will is hyper focused on destroying this wall.
I'm distracted.
Yeah, Grick, you're semi-distracted, but you do notice that that Urk is no longer with you.
Where'd Ert go?
What? Who?
The big dragon one.
Are you sure he was ever here?
Yes.
Are you though?
Yes, actually.
Are you the same way that a forest is outside the tavern?
No, unless they're right there.
Okay. So all around you, as you cause a whole bunch of rubble to suddenly, like, this one wall, instead of showing up another area, has just collapsed into rubble. And you hear like the priests crying out in horror. Will and Crick, because of your perception check, unfortunately, you failed to notice that there was something coming down from the shelves.
Okie doke.
Let's see here. Yes, that's the right one. Sorry, I was trying to remember which of these tokens I wanted to use for this.
The blue.
Not wrong.
Oh shit, it was blue. I regret. I mean the yellow one.
So, two large spiders made up out of books suddenly phase into existence. Their backs are books. They're like, stretched together like a chitinous plate, which spiders don't exactly have compared to some other things. They're down their legs appear to be books and papers. Their fangs seem to be also made out of some kind of paper with writing on them, but they seem to be dripping some kind of ink. And their eyes are made out of some kind of, looks like some sort of metal, like book clasps or something like that. Type of fancy diary books and such.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I'd like you to roll for initiative.
Right,
great.
I forgot. He adds his intelligence to his initiative. Oh. Well.
I'm first.
All right, Will.
I don't know. I don't usually go first. Where did they come from? Just crawled out of the.
They basically. Oh, I they must be rolling on the wrong thing. They basically formed up out of the books and seemingly appeared and phased into existence around you. Like the shelves got knocked over and the books have now turned into these spiders.
Okay. Boy, I wish I had a minute. This is why I don't usually go first. Right, weapon attacks. I have those. I cast light.
All right.
At fourth level light. This is 16 Constitution on that one.
All right. Wow.
It
half
cleared it.
Half
Yeah,
or none?
so half.
All right, so that is 21.
And
you see a lot of the pages suddenly just come falling away from it. Bits of book binding, like the leather, is just kind of dropping onto the floor with a bit of a thump as this thing just starts to mold in front of you.
Yeah. And bonus action, cantrip, shillelagh. And then I'll step not out of its reach, but I'll step up here. I don't think I was in the reach of that one.
All right.
Or was I?
Well, it hasn't had its turn yet. No, in fact, it's only got a 5-foot reach, so you're good.
Okay.
Grick.
All right. He takes mental stock of what he has left, and knowing he does not have a lot left, he is going to use his weapon and smack the one that just got hit with that. So one-handed battle axe.
That hits.
Oh, good. Books are not good armor.
Certainly
Books
not.
are not good armor. That's good to know. Don't make armor out of books. And that is literally all he can do.
All right. So the first of the book spiders, reskinned phase spiders, will. Let's see. Actually, it's looking between the two of you. It's smart enough to decide it has flanking with Grick, so it is going to attack Grick.
Okay.
Hey, are you a full wizard, Grick?
Not full.
Okay.
That misses.
Yeah, it attempts to sink its fangs into you, but nothing works. The other phase spider also has advantage on you. Also rolled a 14.
Oof.
These book spiders are not.
Oof.
I mean, I'm looking at that poison damage and I'm thinking, are you immune to poison?
No. I'm not even resistant.
Alright, suddenly this became quite dire after Will sees all of the venom just spray out of its teeth and miss when it tries to bite Grick.
Fine, he's wearing plate and a shield. It's fine.
Well, you say that. Use high-level spells for damage or high-level spells for something else. You know what? Fucking same spider, die. The Constitution saving
Not
throw.
even going to bother with that since it takes half damage. That spider, you see, basically just burst apart into books and papers all over the place. And as the pieces settle, it's like you can't even tell what parts used to be a spider and what parts were just the books.
Step over here. And that's the... Yes, that's all he does.
Alright. Grick.
Well, that makes things much simpler. I apologize that you're made out of books, but unfortunately you are kind of attacking me.
Smack.
How about you, spider thing?
Do you have a second attack, Grick?
No.
Wow. Not even a bonus attack? A bonus ability?
I have some bonus action spells like Misty Step and stuff like that. He's
Okay.
one level of fighter.
Alright.
He prefers casting, but at this point he's got like very few spell slots.
Yeah.
Serving.
The spider is going for you again, Grick. Oh my god, I keep rolling a 14! What the fuck?
Oops.
Finally. My tampering with Roll20 finally got into fruition.
Let's now back to Will.
Yep. He has used enough spell slots. time to just use the action to go invisible.
Fair.
And I don't know, but I feel like I'm gonna move here anyway, even though I'm not sure if you can see me or not. There we go. Invisible. And that's my... yep. Don't even need to heal.
Grek. Yeah, neither of you were hurt.
Am I attacking him? Jesus, Grick.
Oops.
It's funny because his strength and his intelligence are both 18s at the moment now.
Oh, damn it! I accidentally redid all of its HP. So that was... there we go. Wait, Spider doesn't even notice Will. Again, going for Grek. Now even roll even less.
I feel
Will.
that.
Smack it.
Poke it with a stick.
Smack it with a stick. Shillelagh, Staff of the Woodlands. +10 to hit. Magic damage.
Nice. Anything else? As you see the pages just kind of fly off of it from your smack with the staff.
Sidestep over there, and that's it.
All right. Grek.
Bop it.
Twist it.
And you smash right through it, shedding papers everywhere.
And Will goes visible again. Alright, we're not alone.
Apparently that's a dead end. He points to that one. Where it's just crumbled wall.
What have you done? One of the priests yells at you.
Mind your own business!
This is a mind trap. You're not even.
You're destroying the books!
You're not in a library.
I throw a book at him.
Both of you roll me wisdom saving throws.
Alright.
+8, and I get 11.
You're both okay.
Jesus. Like, what's magic?
What I do like about the War Mage one is if I roll low enough, I can be like, I just want to add +4 to that.
See you guys in a bit. Meanwhile, Lanissa, Talon, and Fawn, you guys ready?
Yes.
Yep.
I don't think I have it, but sure. Yep.
Yep. All right. So you guys finished off the dinosaurs. They kind of evaporated into nothing. And suddenly a field of darkness just appears in that corridor, blocking your view of Lanissa and Lanissa's view of you guys.
I need some light, y'all. I can't see.
Wait, do you not have dark vision?
She's a lizard folk.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's Fawn's problem. I mean, I can't do anything
Fawn.
about it.
Fawn,
You
speaking
have
of it,
Flame Tongue Dagger. I've seen you use it.
speaking of which, Fawn, what spell are you concentrating on currently?
I was previously concentrating on Wall of Light, but that's probably gone by now.
Yes, that's right. That's how Talon could see the Wall of Light.
Mm-hmm.
But that doesn't do anything for the magical darkness, I believe.
No, God no.
Shouldn't.
This burning ball of heat, does it seem to be moving at all?
No, it seems to be held stagnant.
Do I see like any other like ways to go?
The corridor stretches on. This is just a representation. It's not actually a maze map. It's just I was making a representation of it. So you see, basically, at this point, it stretches out, east and west. At this point, because you were basically held at a junction point.
Wait, did you say burning ball of something?
It looks like that. Yeah.
Okay, I see black.
Yeah, you should. You shouldn't be able to take. You don't have anything. The thing is that it's not presenting any light, unless this is feeling heat over on her side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Misunderstood.
Guys, are you still alive on the other
We're
side?
here.
We're here.
Yeah, just follow my voice and go through it.
There-
You want us to go through the darkness? Are you insane?
I mean, I don't know. It's just darkness,
fuck
right?
it. Talon's gonna light a torch.
As far as you know.
Talon's gonna light a torch.
All right. Roll intelligence check.
Oh,
If, I'm
shit.
like, if I die from this,
Well, here's the deal. Fawn blew a fireball in this area, so any methane should have been burned
Exactly.
off.
That's why I was like, checking to see if you remembered or not.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
any methane should have been burned
No,
off.
no. I was just making sure your character was
yeah.
remembering this because you had been. The only reason you were using the wall of fire, the wall of light before that, was because of the fact that you were worried you were inside a sewer and therefore, you know, couldn't.
Yeah.
No, I remember. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
No, Talon lights a torch. She's got tinder and torches, so I'll
That's
mark
right.
one off.
Now remember, I actually did remember to put the torch. There you go. You should be able to move that. Let me know if you can't.
Move what? Oh, torch. Oh, okay. I cannot move the torch.
Okay, let me double check on this then.
Okay.
That's right. It wasn't in all players' journals yet. There you go. You should be able to move it now.
Got it.
I basically decided certain spell effects that also need items. I originally wasn't putting those together because I was figuring that you needed a whole nother sheet for that sort of thing. But you can just piggyback on making NPC sheets and it works fine. I saw that in another game. But the torch does nothing for this magical darkness. You can't see through it.
All right. You say you're on the other side of this, Lanisa?
Yep.
All right. Fawn, do you want to hold on or walk by yourself? Won't be offended either way. I'm going
Hey,
to...
Lanisa, do you happen to know the distance?
It should be around 40 feet ish. I think. Maybe a bit more.
Alright, I can get across myself. And I could possibly get you across without having to walk through the darkness.
Oh, okay. What we're doing?
So stand near me.
Yes, sir. Anything else you would like me to
And
do?
dimension door. And our dimension door 40 feet up.
Does dimension door require you to see?
Nope.
All right.
Dimension door's great that way.
Okay. Oops, sorry. Picked you up and didn't drop you off. Oh, there we go. Your Talon appears with a torch in hand.
Hi.
Can you move up, Lanisa?
Sure.
That's all.
Yeah, because
just-
technically Talon
Yeah,
would be
All of a
behind.
sudden, the crystal near you, Talon, begins to change color, turning orange and growing very hot.
She will keep moving. Keep moving, y'all. It's getting hot back here. Please
Okay.
move!
Just move to the side.
No, there's vines. We can only move one at a time.
Yeah, just get behind Fawn. Yeah, I'll continue down the hallway, but I can't see any more than I see right now, so...
All right. You moving? Which direction are you going? East or west?
Do you guys know which direction we should be going?
Listen,
Or left and right, rather? Because I can't really.
don't ask me for directions. I got lost multiple times down here.
Okay, we'll go left.
All right. There's a lot of clicky that I hear.
Sorry.
My bad. I should not be in front of Lunisa. But I can't see anything. There we go. Okay.
Too far.
No, I'm just basically this isn't a searching things out. This is basically a layout in case you get into a battle situation, sort of thing.
Okay.
That does not sound worrying at all.
As we're moving along, do we see any other concentrated vine areas which Lunisa dropped from that could have one of the other members we're looking for?
Yeah.
Roll. Let's see. Either perception or investigation, whichever you would prefer.
what's
Perception
great?
with advantage. Natural 20.
Oh, damn.
Nice.
Sure.
Because Inquisitor Rogue.
All right. You do happen to find a bundle. Let me 1 second.
Sure that toggle is turned on.
Oops. Between these two over here.
Hey, y'all. I think we've got somebody over there. In between those two
So,
crystals.
fireball?
I mean, it worked the last time. Smirk said.
How about we try a less volatile?
Bud's about to cast fireball. He's like, "Oh, are you sure?"
Do you have like a toned down version of that?
I mean, yeah, I guess. We really want to use that.
I mean,
Is Fireball... I keep forgetting. Is Fireball 10, 20, or 30?
Radius.
Radius. Could be wrong.
20.
Alright.
Well, I do have a. It's not exactly similar to a fireball, but
What is it?
I can make one of us able to breathe fire.
couldn't you just use firebolt instead of ball?
But firebolt requires accuracy.
Are you that blind? Aren't you an elf? Shouldn't you be like decent at like aiming?
Yes, but still, there is the slight chance of miss. And we don't know how much power you need to get through whatever
I mean, that's a good
divines.
point, but shouldn't we just try the less, like, possibly killing your teammates option first?
So,
I
fire
thought
breath.
Fuck's sake! Dagger.
Hey, I want to just do fire breath, but okay, dagger, I'll go for it.
Well, she's being a pain. Dagger at the bundle.
Okay. No, I was just checking the radius on Fireball. That's about how big that is. And adding it to the spell library. Yeah, so your daggers
no
just go... Whoop.
Yeah.
What?
No, I was going to
No
say
sharpshooter?
no sharpshooter. Yeah.
But even with a 10, the first one would probably not hit it. Cling. The other one does and sticks into the bundle. Yeah. And blood begins to leak down the side of it.
Oh my god.
And you notice this crystal start to turn colors.
You've killed him.
Hit him that hard.
I mean, he might not be dead. You know, people bleed a lot, so you don't need to be dead to bleed. If
And with
anything,
the 26, I wasn't able to like cut some vines or anything. It just literally
You just threw a dagger at a bundle.
fair.
You didn't come up and start sawing at it.
I'll walk up to it and use my flame blade and try and burn away the vines.
All right, the bundle is right over there. You guys are still over there. Lanissa, as you pass by this green crystal, a puff of familiar gas shoots up into your face. However, you are currently immune to it. because you'd already been stuck in the effects and woke up from it. So your body is currently immune to bliss gas.
Oh, good.
What was that?
I mean,
A bit
but-
of gas that's kind of like knocked me out before, but I seem to be immune to it now.
Khan recognized that gas as the gas that almost knocked out him.
Yeah,
won against
I would think so.
Yeah, that's the
Oh.
gas that made.
Linus, roll a perception check.
That's the gas that made Will and Greg and Erk unconscious.
I'm being cold.
I guess we'll have to wait a minute for that. So no luck in those notes, huh, Shuttle?
No, I looked through everything. I had all 3 of them.
All right, yeah, I probably never mentioned it.
Yeah.
Because I imagine with a name, even a casual reference, you would have probably written it down.
The only thing that I had, and I'll pull it out again, but I don't. It's nowhere. The name isn't close to Darston. The only thing I have is that there was evidence of another cult using some sort of machine, that was tied to the
That was
cult.
that was Dragonspear Castle, though.
Yeah, and that was Darius, but she got the information around in the book that Bob read from the Temple of Orcus.
Yes, except that that's the book that was taken off into the everybody forgets this realm.
Yeah,
so
I
nobody
don't have
remembers that.
Oh, good point. Good point. Forgot about that.
It was taken away by the Watcher.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
So all of that information is lost, sadly.
While we're waiting though, if you have a moment, do you mind updating Talon's token?
All right, do you have any token for her?
Yeah, it should be on her sheet.
All right. Give me 1 second. Yeah, because I was about to launch something at you guys, and I didn't want to lose the thing before I go back into there, because I had to search on it first.
Oh, good.
Okay, Ben, I'm back.
Yeah, give me 1 second. Oops, I accidentally deleted the wrong thing. Oh well. Oh, right, I have to delete that token first. Yeah, Talon asked me to update her character thing.
Finally got a token for her.
Yeah, proper one. Let's see.
I like it.
HP. Passive. Advanced. Sight. Dynamic lighting. Vision. There we go. That should work.
Oh, thank you. Goody. Now what's coming at us is the question.
Alright, so Lanissa, with that check, you hear at the end of the corridor as you start pulling out vines at the end of the corridor, just passing by, you hear a cackling noise. It's too faint for the other two in your party to hear.
I think we have visitors.
Daggers out. At the ready.
Oops. At the other end of the corridor, a flame skull comes into view, coming around the corner.
Sweet.
And I would like for you guys to roll initiative.
A flame skull.
Flame skull emit light.
It had to be a flame skull.
That's true, it does emit light.
Oh, second fireball. Let's go. I'm so ready for that.
Is initiative tracker up?
Not yet, hold on.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, I was just double checking to make sure flame skulls really did emit light. Yeah, the compendium already took care of it.
Yeah, cool. Initiative. Boop.
Now this sucks. Most of my spells are fire.
Just hope we kill it before it throws a fireball and kills me. Because I think neither of you has healing magic.
Mm-mm.
All right. Talon, you're first.
Let's see. I have to get 60. Okay, so she'll move up 10 feet. Right here. There we go. And then
Oops.
dagger at the flame skull. I want to do sharpshooter on this.
All right.
Yeah, let's do sharpshooter.
Yeah, you need to be able to see it since it's flamey, thankfully.
Is it
actually you'd only be able to throw one dagger because your other hand is filled with your torch. You're currently one-handed because you've got a torch in your other hand.
okay? Dagger, sharpshooter. Does it know I'm here?
You don't know. So roll everything, and I'll let you know if it
Okay.
not.
Okay, here we go. Oof.
Yeah, that misses.
That's her turn.
Fun.
I'm kind of useless.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you're a flame sorcerer.
Even if I'm useless, I still sort of need to cast a fire spell because I suspect an incoming fireball from it. So I'm just gonna shoot a firebolt at it. I know it's gonna do no damage even if I hit, because it's a flame skull, but fire damage, and you spend a sorcery point to gain resistance to fire damage.
Alright. You do that. And you notice that this particular crystal over here that was white suddenly turning to blue.
Oh, I don't know what blue does yet. So I'm regretting my decision to move up. I'm gonna.
Lanissa.
I'm gonna throw a dagger at it. Or two.
Alright. Yeah, both of your hands are free, so you can throw both of them.
Sharpshooter. Oh, I am in front of it in initiative, so that would mean
Assassination.
yeah. So I have advantage, so I will use sharpshooter. And I do have sneak attack, so let's see.
Nice.
Oh!
Well,
That's good.
there's
Nice
a tiny
job.
problem. It adds.
It's immune to poison.
Oh yeah, the poison isn't on there. I'm sorry, it shouldn't be on there.
It doesn't
I rolled
matter.
the wrong one.
It's immune to poison anyway. But what's the problem?
It's counted sharpshooter twice, so it's actually 10 less than it says it should be, which is weird. 'Cause I don't know why
That's right.
it's
Sharpshooter only gets counted once because it's not a rolling effect, and only rolling effects get counted. Okay, got it. So I will. That'll be 19 plus 12 then. Wow.
Still a
Let's see.
lot of damage.
10, 29, 39. Yeah, it's dead. Wow,
Oh,
Lisa
so-
takes it out with one
So you're saying
hit.
that I spent a sorcery point for nothing?
Exactly.
I mean, I have it for an hour.
Mm.
That's something at least.
Well done.
Can I continue burning away the thing?
The vine thing over here.
I mean, I thought that's what I was doing.
Yeah. So you go back and you start working on that. Eventually, you reveal a very fresh corpse of someone you've never met before. It's a man. He looks like he's probably in his maybe 60s or 70s. You know, white beard. Looks like very emaciated. He doesn't look like he's eaten or even had water in a few days. Like somebody was already on death's door. And as you're like pulling him out of there, you know, it's like vines withering and, you know, cracking and dying around him. And it looks like from the little bits of blood that you're also seeing is that the vines were attached to him, like, you know, digging into his body.
Ooh.
Anything of worth on that body, Lanisa?
Let's check. Was there anything?
Do an investigation check.
Oh, no advantage. Oh, wait. Yes, advantage, because Eyes of Minute Seeing.
Yeah. You check him over, and you don't see anything really worth money. Tattered robes. Recent breaks. Like, you know, basically tattered from probably being pulled down into here, and with, you know, the various various vines, like, sticking into his body, like, just burrowing through his clothes and everything. But it looks like they used to be of a clerical nature. Like, this guy was probably spent his life in a church.
Can I make a guess to how long he's been there to see if it's been like going on for a while?
Medicine check.
Oh, medicine, okay.
Ooh. So you're looking at this guy, and but this guy looks like he was on the verge of dying from dehydration. That takes a couple of days.
So at least a couple of days.
Yeah, unless these tentacles were draining him of vital fluids and accelerating the process, the vines, that is, then it might have been even sooner than that. But basically, a maximum of several days without water. He's been here.
Anything of worth on there?
No possessions, just tattered vestments.
I don't think so. He does seem to have been here for at least like a day or two.
Okay. I mean, is he? You said it's a he. What kind of Can you tell what kind of person he was?
He seems to be like some kind of cleric. I don't think I know from which fate.
Cleric.
With the your earlier investigation check, you probably see some symbols stitched in that you recognize, that you might have recognized. Well, actually, no, you're from the Feywild. So that would have been a higher DC. So no, you don't recognize the what clerical. Wait, no, scratch that. You hung out with Rhiannon.
Sure.
So if Rhiannon did Rhiannon still have symbols on her?
She
Shuttle?
still had her amulet before she gave it to Biddy.
Okay, then Lissa, you may have. Was this before or after she met Lanissa?
After. So she had the amulet whenever they
So,
talked.
yeah, with that investigation check, actually, you would have recognized some of the symbols similar to that amulet that Rhiannon gave Biddy.
It was kind of like this sort of amulet, and I describe it like how it looks to the best of my ability.
Like this, some of the symbols sewn into the clothes, not an actual holy symbol on this guy. Just like
no.
clothes.
I like described the symbol to
Okay.
them.
So and I. So like Rhiannon's denier.
I don't know. I guess. Let's keep going. I mean, are both of these fine things there that could hold people, or
What?
only one of them?
What?
Both of them.
Those circular
crystals,
things
hon.
are the crystals. That's a representation of the crystals that are nearby and the colors that they happen to be shining at this moment.
We have a crystal back here, Lunisa. Something could happen to us whenever we pass through. Just letting you know.
Yeah, I mean, I still have. Look, the best we can do is, I mean, we can either go back, but I think you guys want to get your friends.
No, we're going forward. I'm just letting you know
Just
something might
proceed with
happen here in a
caution.
second. Okay?
Yep.
Talon will go first.
All right, time to swap parties again.
Yay.
Hello.
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 Back at the graveyard, I take it?
Yes.
Just leaving the graveyard, talking trying to find out what's going on with those people that are wandering into the alley.
Do I shout?
It's up to Shuri. What does Shuri wish to do?
She looks at Vader. Do you want to call out? I don't trust this. I don't want to get closer.
Shield at the ready. Bob pulled out but behind so it doesn't look like aggressive. And Vader will just take a step in front of the group. Do you need some help there?
How close are you getting?
She took a step in front of the group.
No. I mean, how far away are you from them?
Well, if they're at they turned the corner to the alley and saw them walking, shambling forward.
And you're originally 15 feet away. You guys said so. That sounds like you're still 15 feet away.
Yeah, I mean, she just took a protective stance in front of the group.
All right.
Yeah.
Something we can help you with.
No response from them. They seem to still be shambling down the alleyway.
Curious if we follow them where they're going.
Another 3 people seem to already be at the end of the alleyway. They seem to be standing in front of a manhole that's down there. Just kind of standing there, looking blank. They're all rather scruffy looking. You can tell even at this distance.
They look just like regular citizens of Waterdeep.
No, they look like they probably lived in Waterdeep all their lives, but they look very scruffy. They look like they may have been, street dwellers to begin with, but now they're just standing there oddly.
Yeah, just verifying it's not more clerics.
Right.
I don't want to get closer, but I'm curious what's down in that manhole.
Yeah. Do you want me to go check it out?
Well, the other option is to find another manhole and go down.
I just make them run away.
By all means. Don't hurt them, though. They're obviously not in their right minds.
No guarantees. Starts whiskey walks in front of. Oi! Hey! Talking to you.
No evidence that they hear you. As the 2 reach the end of the alley, where they join the other 3 that are already there and stand in front of the manhole, several behind the one side of the manhole, others at the other side.
He starts getting a little bit closer. And he's kind of like slamming his scythe against the wall, doing a lot of noise. Aye! Scat!
No response.
Ha! This is not normal. Normally people run from a giant crazy man with a scythe.
Yeah, they're not in their right mind, obviously.
Move or I'll disassemble you.
No response. Nope, they do not move.
Oh my god.
Yep, they're not in their right mind for damn sure.
We
Alright.
should
Cut apart if something makes you run.
we should probably follow.
Follow them. They're just standing there.
I mean, down the manhole. Clearly
You
wanting
need
to
get
go
out of the
down
way.
there.
I don't want them to go down there. I want them to go away.
Alright, I'm gonna try just throw a rock near them to see if they react to it.
All right, make a missile attack roll then. Nothing.
I mean, I could try something. It won't hurt them because I can cast it just like away from them.
Alright.
He snaps his fingers, and he's not going to cast it on them because it's only a 5-foot square. But he's going to cast create bonfire, and that does not give me the fucking information. I wanted the bloody text, you bastard. There we go.
Okay.
Is concentration to him. He's just basically created it behind them, see if they reacted to it.
Nope, it's as if they're automatons and just standing there waiting for orders, not reacting to anything around them. They've quit speaking, by the way.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit them.
No, you're not gonna hit them. Step aside. Let's think about this.
Perception checks.
Alright. Shiori, what is your perception? Pretty decent.
That's Phaedra, but yeah.
Crescent, what is your perception? Pretty shit.
Alright, so... yeah, Phaedra and Biddy, even as Crescent is going on about, I want to hit them, you guys start hearing the sound of a footfall slowly scraping and more mumbling coming from, well, behind you now, because it's the other side of the entrance to the alleyway.
Turns around.
And you see 5 people also in the same basic mental state as the ones that were coming into the alley, but these ones, rather than being dressed in like rags and looking like they were pretty gritty, look like they're dressed in guard uniforms. Actually, 4 of them are dressed in guard uniforms, and one of them seems to be wearing some sort of clerical raiments.
Oh god.
Denier?
No.
Uh,
Roll a religion check to identify.
Religion.
I'll give it a shot too, because why
I mean,
not?
it's -1 no matter what for Phaedra, so if she did.
Biddy, you recognize this as somebody who is a priest of Bahamut.
Bahamut?
Bahamut.
Priest of Bahamut.
That was
Wasn't
one.
that?
Yeah, the temple. But the one that they got attacked.
Okay, we're about to get sandwiched in here. We have 2 options. We fly up or we go through. Those crystals, if you're not supposed to touch these guys, right, Shiori? You can get infected, right?
It's like they take over your head. They possess you, essentially.
Okay. We're going up then. Here's a question for you. How big of a baby dragon is Cinder?
Cat-sized?
How
Small
big is Biddy?
dog-sized? Biddy could potentially ride the on Cinder. It'd be heavy, but Cinder is a strong girl.
Cinder's gonna try to pick up Biddy. Like, Phaedra's gonna just whistle, and like Cinder's just gonna like jump down and like right in between the legs, in between Biddy, and try to get her to go up.
Oh, okay. We're doing this now, are we?
Benny is a bit heavy and a bit awkward on Cinder's back, but Cinder again is much stronger than she looks. She is after all, a warlock companion. She isn't just a simple simple small dragon anymore.
Let's see. What can you do? Yeah. How tall are these buildings?
Let's see. This is the street in near the dead city of the dead. I'm guessing there are at least 2 stories around here.
So 20 feet.
Yes.
Okay. Senna will Blessing of the Raven Queen to the top of one.
All right.
And then
Even
Phaedra.
even though you can't communicate directly with the Raven Queen right now, her power still seems to be working.
Yeah, which is curious. I was curious about that last session too. And Phaedra's going to try to pick up Shiori and Crescent and fly with her flying boots.
All right. Strength check.
Sure. Will you allow athletics?
Yes, of course. Sorry, whenever I say strength check, when it comes to something like that, you can just assume that I'm saying athletics.
Okay.
I'm used to saying strength on that.
Oh yeah, very good.
Do you guys protest being picked up?
He whines, but he doesn't protest.
and how heavy are the 2 of you, including your equipment?
Sure, he's probably the lighter of the 2. Her equipment. I'm trying to think because a lot of the stuff is not actually on her.
Is it in her room?
Yeah, like the light crossbow, she doesn't keep that on her.
Yeah.
I just have it on because she switches weapons. Her bow doesn't technically exist because that's a thing.
Yeah.
Most aren't a thing.
Because there's the little checkbox thing that you can check whether or not it's a. Actually, no, you
Yeah.
can't. I don't think you can check whether or not it's physically on you. So just give me a roundabout figure. How much would you say Cheery has on her at the moment, weight wise?
If we include her weight, she's just with the armor and all that, probably closer to like 200.
Okay. And the other one?
Crescent, he's got a lot more shit on him. He's closer to like 300.
So that's a total of 500. Phaedra is a strong dwarf, is she not?
Yeah, she can only lift 300 though.
Ooh.
So she can't lift Crescent.
This is fine with him.
No, she should be able to lift that much. Her strength is 5. I thought it.
Yeah.
I thought that each one of those equals 100 pounds of lift and carry.
Oh, I might have Googled something wrong. The thing I saw was strength score times 15.
Yeah, that's your carry. Your lift is twice that.
Oh, 600.
Yeah, so I was thinking to myself, you should be able to carry both of them. You're a very strong. You're a dwarf. You're very strong.
I am Phaedra, goddammit. I can lift these 2 motherfuckers.
Yes, exactly. Now trying to lift 2 Goliaths, that would be a problem.
Okay. So yeah, Phaedra.
No, but lifting a high elf and an Aasimar and their equipment, yeah, that's not that bad.
Okay. Phaedra will fly everybody up to the top of the building, just so they're not in a shitty situation between 2 shambling groups of crystal infected people.
All right.
Sorry, I know you don't like this, but we don't need to be in this alleyway right now.
Well, they're still within hitting distance.
Okay. We need to... Something is not right here. We need to find the other group. Where were they going again?
They ran into a gate.
Outside of the city, right?
Where's the closest gate to where you guys are going to be? He looks around because we're from the roof.
There's the gate to the field ward.
That could be over there. That's a gate.
Okay. Cinder, lead the way, girl. And Senna is going to try to keep up and try to be like Dexy and kind of parkour from building to building alongside.
All
and
right.
then get down whenever she can, and then just run along the ground.
Just give me a
within
general acrobatics thing. I'm mostly looking to make sure you don't get a nat 1. on these
Yeah.
guys.
Senna, where are you? Okay.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, maybe it's not as graceful as you think it is in your mind, but you're still able to do everything you say.
Okay.
And you guys, the group of the 5 of you plus Cinder, arrive at the field gate, and you see a disturbed patch of earth where there's like bits of mounded earth all along the ground, and it looks like somebody was starting to dig into a tunnel, and there's a bunch of loose earth underneath that.
Is Grick there?
No, he's
Passed
not.
out? Oh shit. The old
This
man's not
looks
there
bad.
either?
No, he's not.
Oh shit.
This looks bad.
What the hell?
Disturbed earth. Someone buried something or dug something up.
I mean, aren't there guards? Won't guards be able to know what happened here?
Looks up in
fact,
the tower.
In fact, as
Yeah,
you say
look up.
that, a group of guards emerge from that tower and are approaching the scene. It's like, where did you lot come from?
The town, dumbass.
Quiet. Quiet,
the
Crescent.
guard in front kind of glares at Crescent. And then
Ignore him. Fader Stoneheart, Shiori Hirota, Biddy Windstar of the Iron Roses.
more Iron Roses. Got it.
More. Where was the group that was just here?
Well, a couple of them ran off after something happened. There was some sort of eruption underground, and one of them got pulled in. And we were gathering some forces together, and we looked out, and everyone was gone. I don't know where exactly they went. Somebody said something about a library a little while ago. I'm not sure if it's current. He looks a bit frazzled, to be honest. It's like even without it, this with your passive insight, you're able to tell he's quite frazzled. It's like
Phaedra
and
takes a
there's
step
some other
forward.
guards who clearly haven't seen any.
Yeah, Phaedra takes a step forward. Calm your mind. I need what you exactly remember.
All right.
Being frantic is not going to help. Just take a moment, gather your thoughts.
There's several other guards behind him that kind of have these looks on their faces that their mouths are kind of downcast. He kind of like nods and breathes in and says, "Well, I was watching over the field. First, these 3 came in, and a blue ladron laid down on the ground. I looked away, and next thing I knew, I looked back again, and she was gone. And the others, they said there was something about going to look for a library, and then when they came back, they had some other people with them, and the one guy turned himself into a badger and started digging underground. The next thing I know, 3 of them are falling unconscious, and some sort of, I kid you not, some kind of tentacle came up and wrapped itself around the badger and just drug it underground. And the other 2 that weren't, 2 of the others that weren't unconscious, yelled at me and, went running, suspecting it to help. And I started calling the guards in. And next thing I know, the bodies that were on the ground were all missing. This was this old man who was with them. I don't know if he got sucked in too or if he just left. I don't know.
Well, that explains a lot.
Oh, that is bad.
Thank you. Okay, we have to go. We have to get them. We can either go here or we can quickest way underground. Quickest way underground. Quickest way underground.
Entrance.
Sewers. Yeah. Those guys were trying to get in the sewer. Okay.
Yeah.
We go in the sewer then.
All right. Come on.
Alright, let's go.
Senna nods. And I imagine like little Cinder is still underneath Biddy and just is trotting around like on the ground, just like a little like miniature pony. Biddy on top.
For Cinder, please roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, Cinder.
Oh, come on, Cinder. Be cute. Be cute. Constitution.
Oh my god.
No, Cinder is very tired.
Aw.
This halfling, he
Oh,
might be
Cinder.
small and light, but she's still very small and
Oh.
after the field, she just kind of rests down and yawns and
Oh,
Cinder.
refuses to move anywhere.
Oh, no, no,
Cinder,
no, no. Come on, honey. Around the neck. Scarf.
You feel a worm purring type noise coming from your little dragon.
Where's
Oh.
the nearest sewer? It's
Yep.
already wandered off.
Yeah, let's
Yep.
try and find the nearest.
Near sewer.
Mhm.
And we will go down in the sewer. Not that if the nearest one is the one with all the shambling fuckers, we will go to a
Choose a
different
different
one.
one.
No, that's a different one.
Okay.
Now the nearest one is currently off. Its the sewer thing has been taken off. Because this is the way that Talon and Fawn came down. That all the things that they removed the sewer hatch and didn't replace it.
Mm.
Of course, not that your characters know that.
Mm-mm.
Crescent will ignite himself, essentially. Casting
typical-
light on the scythe.
The typical sewer smells waft up to your noses as you climb down.
Oh,
It's
lovely.
dark. It's moist. It's a bit warm.
Right, so it's again.
But you can see now because there's light coming out of the
Yay,
scythe.
light.
And they'll make their way down.
Hunting I will go.
All right. Let's see here. All right. So, roll me whoever's leading the party. Roll me a survival check.
Phaedra will.
Yeah.
Phaedra's gonna step up.
I'll leave it to whoever wants because I'm like, eh.
All right. Using some sort of innate sense, Phaedra, you pick a direction and start moving towards it. And after not too long, you start seeing the sewer walls being traded out instead of the normal brick. You turn down a passage and see greenery underground. Although, for some reason, there's some kind of magical darkness in your way. It's like you start seeing greenery and then blink, dark.
What sure is he beyond that?
Devil sight.
It's magical darkness. You got double sight.
Mm-hmm. Sure he does.
Yeah. In fact, you see the source, the reason why the magical darkness. You see that embedded in these vines are crystals, and along the area where the magical darkness is radiating out from is black crystal.
Crystals.
Yeah, I imagine Phaedra, whenever she approaches the magical darkness, just immediately, because she knows Shiori's got that ability, turns to Shiori and just nods at the crystal comment.
A black crystal is emitting this.
Can you lead us through?
Is there a clear path that if she would basically made a conga line?
Yeah, but it's again this corridor is less than 10 feet wide with all the vines around. So
Single file.
basically, you would single file you'd be comfortable and you wouldn't be scratching up against anything. If you tried to move 2 by 2, like right next to each other, you would potentially be hitting the crystals with your body.
Yeah, I'm gonna delete Cinder just for ease at this moment. But yeah, she's with Phaedra.
Yeah, little dragon curled up around you.
Yeah.
So cute.
Everyone, hold on. Don't separate. Just put a hand
Further
on
down this
Sever's
corridor,
shoulder.
before it goes to before it splits off left and right, you discover a clump of vines that have essentially been. It looks like they were destroyed by fire, except that you're next to a crystal that is orange in color and seems to be radiating heat. There's a couple of other crystal plunks nearby that are blue in color.
What do all these different colors mean?
I don't know. They have different effects on people, but don't touch them.
Okay. Do you remember anything from whenever this first happened? Like as they're walking?
I remember they each had give people a different desire for, like, blue. They wanted people's magical items and stuff like that. Some just made them purely aggressive. Some more just docile. But I believe there was even some that made them attack each other.
All right. Everybody single file. Let's keep going.
Alright, roll a survival check.
You want me to, since I'm the one leading now?
Yeah, whoever's leading, roll a survival check.
It's the same number. It's +5 as well, so it's fine. If it'll roll.
Nice.
Alright. So you see evidence of passage going in one particular direction. You start heading that way. And I am going to swap Evil out for Quentin. Hello,
Hoi hoi.
Lanissa.
Yes.
Roll perception check. As you're leading your party through some of the corridors, you think you're hearing movement and possibly voices coming back the direction you came from.
I try to stop everyone.
What is it?
What?
I hear some voices behind us. Do they sound familiar?
At this
Talon-
distance, you can't quite make them out. All you know is that there's definitely people somewhere back there.
Talon's
guess-
going to sneak over to the
sentient.
corner and peep around.
What do you do with your torch?
Yeah, do you leave your torch with somebody, or do you take it with you? Talon?
On, keep this.
Okay.
Okay.
What? You like fire? You do the magic-y fire thing. Here, have a stick of fire.
He's just sort of staring at us at this point, like, I don't need this though.
Just take it.
Fine, and he'll expel it. Just get rid of the fire.
And not by because she can't see, but she's gonna just stand there and listen, see if she can hear.
All right. Yeah, you're pretty much nearly melding in with a wall that seems to be free of crystals. Or to be stealthy like that instead of standing in front of anything.
Mm-hmm. Do you want a perception check from her too?
Yes, I would.
Oh, with advantage. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. As you press into the wall to listen around a corridor, you definitely notice that the vines are moving a bit.
Does she hear the voices?
She sort of does, but a vine is attempting to wrap around you.
Oh, fuck no. Let's see.
Does that meet your? Oh, that meets your AC, doesn't it?
Oh wait, yeah, it's 17.
So
I think.
as you
The
press
wrong
yourself
one.
against the wall to listen to voices, all of a sudden a tentacle is just wrapping itself around your body, holding you in place against the wall.
Hold on.
Oh, you got
Uh,
Does Final Nisa see this happen?
They should.
Uh-oh, that's bad.
Yep.
What the...
Can I attempt to activate my flame tongue dagger and throw it in the vine, but not in her?
That's a very precise hit, but let's see what you can do. If you miss it, you'll hit her.
Can I also try to wiggle out at some point?
Yeah.
Uh,
So first order of business, Alyssa.
don't think that's high enough.
Yes, it does. Yeah. You pierce into the tentacle, and it just kind of shrivels up and lets Talon go. But you can definitely hear voices getting closer.
Does she recognize them?
You think you might recognize members of the Iron Roses? Yeah.
I'll relight the torch and give it to...
Yeah.
It's just like... You control fire. Here you go.
Talon
Here's your
stepped
torch
out.
back.
Yeah, Talon will step out if she recognizes the voices.
So,
Poor Tobias.
What? Did you recognize them or no?
Yeah, it's
Shuri, Phaedra, things. You come around a corner after hearing a bit of an oof noises and other things, and see Talon, Vaughn, and Lunissa.
About damn time you joined us.
Well,
This is after probably about 10 minutes of you guys wandering around in here.
well, you know what? Maybe next time, give us a heads up that you were gonna go sewer diving.
Well, we were trying to get out of the city as quickly as possible with the crystal, and then by the time that I came back from telling all y'all that, Lunisa got dragged down in the sewers. So we've got a little bit of a situation here. We need to find Will. We need to find Grick.
Okay.
They're somewhere in the plant life.
And
Stay
speaking
away
of,
from the walls.
Of Grick, with that, I am going to switch over to Grick and Phil. Sorry about that temporarily being alone, Tobias.
That's fine.
The two parties two halves of a party reconnected, and now everybody but you is there. Sorry. Meanwhile, back in the strange land, a little bit ago, we're gonna have to go back in time a little bit. Not long after you killed those book spiders, one of the clerics that was hanging around reading, an older man, suddenly gasped, and he just melted away.
Melted away.
He's gone. He vanished.
I mean,
He
how
basically,
gruesome.
he basically went all Infinity War on everybody.
Oh, so dust.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's normal around here.
The other clerics seem to be looking aghast at this, but they're more concerned with you guys. Roland says, but how could you disturb the peace of this place? How could you?
Look at me. Look at me.
They're looking at you.
I love books. Books are my life. But this is not real. You are trapped somewhere. whatever it is feeding off of you. Your knowledge.
As you say that, their eyes go wide for a moment. But then they glaze over, turning red, and both of them stand up from their seats. You do not belong. You do not accept the blessings of the Tarstan.
Tarstan?
And they kind of reach out ghostly fingers towards you.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Well, Will's not going first this time. That's for damn sure. Can't roll good initiative twice.
Yeah, but you're going second.
Yeah.
So, the Spectre. Go straight for you, Will. The image of the wholesome clerics is gone, dispelled by, looks like their eyes have turned into completely red orbs. There's now these basically red lines going all across their skin, and they're starting to be slightly translucent as the first one kind of reaches out towards you. And thankfully misses.
Oh.
Will.
Oh boy. Yeah, you know what? I'll just go with a shillelagh and hit.
All right. You hear a horrific scream coming from what used to be a person in front of you.
Back off!
The other one moves around behind you. Advantage toggle. Advantage. Life drain. Thinking that misses.
Miss.
Grick.
I'm gonna have to stomp you right there. Right, just right. No.
I see your advantage and raise you with an advantage.
We're just going to do, because I realized he does have actually a +4 in battle axe, so we're just going to hit with that instead. Doesn't actually have no battle axe.
You hear a roar of pain coming from the one specter. Well, specter-like being in front of you.
No, now.
It seems to be a bit more fleshy than, an actual specter, but there's a lot. They seem to have a lot in common with those undead.
You know the rules. Quiet in the library.
Oh, that's a big cat out there.
No shouting. And no fighting in the library. What he's gonna do.
Be right back a second, guys.
Kirk's being a librarian, that's fine.
It's absolutely fine.
You may want to not be seen.
Huh?
You are in a dangerous position, friend.
What do you mean? What could a spectre do to me?
Drain your life. Literally.
That's fine.
You don't have a lot of health, friend.
Sorry, that just had to double check on something in the real world.
That's fine.
I do it every time I see a cat that resembles one of mine outside a window. I immediately have to account for them inside. Just because I know there's no windows open in my place doesn't mean that something might not have happened. But
Yeah,
anyway.
that's definitely fair. Yeah.
Anyway, sorry about that. So you struck that thing. The specter-like former cleric
Yep.
seemed to be doing some damage.
Trying to get his attention, essentially.
Yeah. Let's see. Does that actually work on that one? We'll see. Yeah, actually, it does. Despite the fact that it's getting advantage against Will, it spins around to try to strike out at you with its partly translucent hands. And misses.
No.
Will.
Bad touch.
Very bad touch.
Yeah, there's no real smart thing to do. It's just beat it off with a stick.
Beat it up with a stick.
Yeah. I mean, we got advantage on that one, so beat it off with a stick, as they say.
On the one in front of Grick?
Yes.
Got it. So you smack her in the head with it, and your staff just kind of goes through her now transubstantial body, and she seems to shriek as she also comes apart, and it seems to dissolve.
And then I move there.
Anything else you can do?
Nope.
Alright, other specter. Moves in for the attack, shrieking even louder at you. Wow, I'm not having a good day for rolls. Grick!
He goes running at it with the battle axe. Tally ho! Where's my battle axe? It's got like all my spells, so it's I gotta find it.
Alright.
Yep. There we go.
Will.
Beat it up with a stick.
Well, your stick is doing wonders, and bam, that one goes down too.
All right.
Both of you give me wisdom saving throws.
Okay.
This isn't magic.
No.
I will use arcane deflection.
What does that have to do?
It's a +4 to my save.
Okay, well, that's still not high enough, sadly. So, Grick, you see Will kind of waver out of existence in front of you, but not quite like those dead things. Oops. Sorry about that, Will.
Don't know what happened.
He just kind of vanished as far as you're concerned.
Oh.
No.
Yeah. Will, you find yourself all of a sudden coming to, and you're still wrapped in vines, but some of them seem to be losing, kind of like losing their effectiveness around you.
Do I get to look around?
It's very dark, and there's still a vine over your face. But your mouth seems to be free. What would you like to do?
All right. So I can't Like, can I try to just grasp the vine and get it off?
Your arms are still trapped at your sides, but roll strength check to see if you can push them away. Like, try to free up your arm.
All right. Well, if my arms have been restrained in such a way, hold on. Are my hands being restrained?
Your physical hands themselves are not. You can make fists.
Could I make somatic gestures for spells?
I think you can, yes.
I cast Conjure Woodland Beings.
And then beings suddenly appear.
2 Quicklings.
Alright. What would you like the quicklings to do?
I want the Quicklings to use their knives that I believe they have to free me.
You have them in your summons. You can pull out you can pull them out onto
sorry,
the map.
I forgot they were in my summon beast. There we go. 1 and 2. There we go. 2 Quicklings.
Alright. So you're gonna have
And
them just attack the thing. Got it.
Right. You want me to roll for attacks or?
It'll take probably like not much time at all for them to get through that. So, yeah. Like the quicklings pretty much get through. Oops. Get through the rope vines covering you. Sorry, I'm trying to put something on the GM layer and I keep messing it up. The quicklings basically just start, hacking away at that and quickly remove the vines from around you.
See here, I just need to check the spell last concentration of an hour. Yeah, so I'll keep them. All right. So once I'm loose,
You notice that you're in a dark, largest chamber. There are vines everywhere, all throughout the floor, and several other bundles. There are also clusters of crystals, and the one next to you is turning blue in color.
What color are the others?
The others are all white.
Will, not liking what he does, goes invisible with his cloak.
All right.
And orders, because he can see the other vines in this area.
There's vines. There's vines everywhere.
Does he see anyone contained in vines?
If they are, they're inside those bundles, which are very difficult to see through.
So yeah, basically, if he sees those bundles and he can't see through them, he's just gonna order his quicklings to assist each other.
All right.
In cutting down bundles. So
right. And as you're doing that, I am going to go back to the rest of the party and see if they can navigate to you while you're doing this.
All
okay?
Right.
Yeah.
All right, everybody roll me perception and survival checks.
All right.
Perception and survival, okay.
Yep.
Perception and survival.
Perception, survival. Then I go to farm.
Perception.
Who has less than everything?
Advantage.
Perception, survival.
Alright. So, you guys find yourself in the correct corridor, leaning down towards a much larger area full of vines and crystals, and you could hear somebody seemingly sawing away at them, like and you hear it sounds like a tinkle of laughter.
The fuck?
Yeah, we'll head in that direction.
Yep, head that way.
Something interesting going that way.
Who's in front?
Fucking Phaedra.
Alright.
I'll be behind that.
Oh.
Hello.
Oh, please don't move your token.
I'm sorry.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Take me, oh darkness.
Yeah, you guys start stacking into this area and see crystal clumps. You see more vine masses that might hold bodies, And you see two quicklings darting about, trying to saw at some of them as a tentacle is rising up and trying to strike at them. And I will bring Will back.
Talon raises a finger.
Will,
I've seen those
your
before.
many members of the Iron Roses have just entered this chamber, and this is where we're going to take a quick 5-minute break.
Hooray!
Hooray, we're all together now.
Reunited, and it feels so fun.
Hey, look,
Technically.
we're all.
Technically, Will is invisible and you see two quicklings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're all together.
Yeah,
And-
Talon begins to tell a story about how, Will let a bunch of quicklings loose and started a distraction when we were in Alaris.
I have bad memories of quicklings. I don't like them.
Chris said that these things were the clumps that held bodies, right?
Those are to become
Yes.
attackers' vines. That's what I call them.
I'm going to fire breath one.
I'm concerned about that.
Oh,
Uh,
wow.
That's
About it.
fine.
I'm more concerned about
Yeah, the inert crystals around us. And the
Don't
blue
worry-
one.
Don't worry about it.
I still
Yeah.
don't,
yeah.
still don't
I
know
mean,
what the blue one does.
also, we're all on top of each other like one juicy fireball or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine.
It's fine.
Well, here's the thing. I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, every single time you casted magic, a blue crystal appeared, Fawn. I think it's as absorbing your magic. Whenever fire went by a clear crystal, it turned orange and started emitting heat. I think those
Yeah.
absorb things. So
What if I don't hit a crystal and use a spell that's on myself?
We'll
might
find
not-
out.
Well, here's the
Um,
thing.
hmm.
Will summoned two of those quicklings, right?
Mhm.
And that crystal's been blue.
Yeah,
I think it's within a certain range for them.
Yeah.
yeah, probably, but still.
I mean, at least they don't cancel the magic.
No, it
No,
just
that's still
absorbs.
concerning.
Yeah, it's still. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, let's not
I'm gonna
cast.
break it.
Let's stop casting spells here, please. Thank you.
But
And I'm back.
fire on the... Yeah, but I
Welcome
want to
back.
breathe fire on one of these
I want to breathe fire.
I want to do this. I want to do that.
I've had the spell for a while and I haven't used it.
Oh, poor Fawn.
Oh.
Chris, you really don't need to add more of those.
Well, I was
We're-
concerned about one.
okay.
Why are there 4 now?
Why did the numbers suddenly increase?
That was 5.
Wait, no.
Only 6?
Hey, we're
Objection.
Wait, I gotta.
Oh, they have
gotta
really
think
low
about-
AC and HP. You're gonna be fine with those things. They're just more of a nuisance as far as you're
I
concerned.
got a thing for this. Give me a second.
Okay. Objection. There we go. I object. Oh, fuck me.
Oh, my
Oh,
little
God.
soundboard.
Actually, yeah, that was one thing. My soundboard for my home game wasn't working on Friday or last Sunday, and I've
Hmm.
got another game tonight, so I don't know. I might need to re-download it. It's being a bitch.
Do, 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 do.
Okay, let me make sure I got everyone. Phaedra, Senna, Talon, Cinder. Okay.
That's fine.
Wait, what is Phaedra and Shiori doing here? When did they get here?
You've missed a bit.
Yeah, a good chunk of the party is now together.
Yep.
Yep.
I think everybody's here except for Urk and Sora.
Mm-hmm.
Urk, Sora, and Grick. Grick is currently still
Grick.
missing.
We need to find Grick. Yeah.
Greg is in the reading
Damnation.
rainbow. Greg is the reading rainbow. Go on.
Take a look. It's in a book. It's reading rainbow.
Holy crap, that's a giant spider.
What?
What?
Where?
Um,
I'm sorry?
Where?
Ooh. Hit it with a book. It's a giant spider.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't help you when the book is the giant spider.
Yeah, it's fine. You know what they say? Fight fire, fight books of books.
Or the giant spider holy symbol that eats books.
Then you hit it with another holy symbol. It's just how this works.
No, you
See,
hit it with Phaedra.
see again, that was an attempt to warn you guys about the danger.
You threw that at Phaedra.
It was a
Kill it.
terrible. It was a terrible warning.
Living
listen to
world.
warnings.
Which means that once something happens, it starts in motion. Doesn't matter which characters are involved. It continues on, even if those characters won't get what's going on.
Not the smartest. Still has -1 to her intelligence.
Yeah, but she
Rick
is
was just panicked.
she is very strong.
She's trying to be smarter. Doesn't mean that she is.
She is very strong, though.
Oh gods. Oh. Not today, Satan.
By the way, does this mean initiative time?
I'm waiting for everybody to come back. No, basically, those tentacles have always been around each of those corridors. They just haven't really been active until you started pressing up against the wall.
Oh, you're welcome.
So I just figured I'd illustrate more obvious tentacle things now that Talon knows what to look for.
Oh, okay. I think we might all be here.
Let's
Fine.
check.
Yeah, that's
Here.
Quentin,
I'm not here.
You're never here. You're always hidden.
Quentin, are you here?
Yep.
Okay, so everyone is here. All right. So the group of you have entered into a much larger room. There are various bundles, which you can see represented by these leaves. Various crystal clusters, most of which appear to be white, from what you can see, except for one that seems to have turned blue. You can see two quicklings who are busily hacking away at something in the dark.
Story. Talon will speak up. This time we were in Alaris, and we'll send a couple of those to create a distraction. What are the odds?
Hey, Shorty, you here?
I thought Shorty was Biddy.
Will!
He's pain. That's what he is.
Ah. Yeah. Ghost
You
visible.
okay?
Over here.
Are you okay?
Fine.
What happened? The guards said that Vader will kind of step up, staying away from the walls and crystals and stuff. Stepping in between. We ran into some guards and they said that they saw some gnome turn into a badger and then get dragged underground. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
That's what badgers do. They get underground.
You said tentacle grabbed you.
Fine. Thank you very much.
I'm just repeating what was said to me. Tentacle. But I can see there's nothing but plant life down here.
Should worry less about me and more about Grick.
Where is he?
He's still at the place.
What place?
Where to describe? It's kind of an illusion,
Illusion.
I guess. Though it can hurt you. Well, it didn't really.
Okay, we need to find Grick then.
It's probably somewhere around here, surely.
Okay.
You there, hack faster.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm talking to them over there.
Oh!
The two stupid ones that can't hack faster, even though they're called quicklings.
The quick
Hurry up.
turn around and both give you middle fingers, but they continue hacking.
Yeah, up yours too.
Oh my. Everybody spread out. Let's try to find Grick. Be careful of the walls and the crystals.
Please move your tokens around to spread out, or I'm going to assume that you're all clumped up.
Alright. Well. I really want to just burn this one.
No,
I just want to burn it so badly.
No, just wanted to let you know that there are 4 ways out of this room that you can see. There's the way that you guys came in, up here. There's like another tunnel like over here. I'll put these on here. The problem is I made a square of the lighting dynamic because I was just using, standard things. 'Cause I wanted to illustrate it that way. But then I
Good job
realized
from
that
you.
this room is a little bit. So let's see. I think I'm going to pick everything up, move it to the other thing, just so we have more room. Hold on! Don't move your tokens. I need to. I'm trying to copy and paste. Ah! You did it again.
I was putting it back where it was.
No, but then that already started to recalibrate, and it's like I had to recalibrate again because of that.
I'm fucking shit up like a
no,
dude.
it's fun. It's okay. No, it's just that I was trying to put everybody's tokens in order, and I figured, okay, this room is definitely bigger than that, so I need to put everybody in there and then do a crude thing around it.
Recalibration.
Yes.
Impending.
Impending doom.
Something like that, yeah.
Quick. Recalibrate the shields. Oh, we don't got the power.
Let's see here.
Take the power away from vending machines. No.
Ah! I hate when that happens. I put down the wrong friggin' thing.
Take the power away from the simulations. But I'm playing Fallout 4. I haven't saved.
I haven't seen.
Divert all powers to the dark room. My photos.
Sorry about that. It only occurred to me after I put this map together that should be the case, and it's like I should have done this already, but
Oh,
I
yeah,
wasn't
good.
thinking about it that way, and then it suddenly
I would like
occurred
to
to me now.
prolong the life of my characters as long as possible. Please take your time. Given that all the rest of them that are conscious are still here. No, fuck me.
Yeah, well, that was your guys' choice. I was like, okay, everybody's going down there. All right, that's going to make for a little bit more of an interesting of an encounter.
Yeah. Sure, he's not leaving Phaedra's side and Crescent's board.
Yeah.
He was told he couldn't hit people.
He took this as a challenge, didn't he?
He got bored now, so now he's gonna hit plants.
I mean, not to play devil's advocate here, but I'm totally going to play devil's advocate. She said not to hit the shambling people.
This is true. But he doesn't want to hit you guys. So he hit plants instead.
And we already seen that plants go to heaven.
Goats go to hell?
Yes. Along with geese.
Fuck geese.
Fuck it, geese
Why-
go to the abyss.
Why all the hate? Like yesterday
Because
at like
they're assholes!
Nope.
that
Especially the Canadian ones!
10 p.m. I walked past like this very big gray goose and like no problem at all.
Okay, you got geese, we got cobra chickens.
Cobra chicken. And excuse me, goose whisperer. They're still assholes.
I just don't bother
They
them.
hiss at you like a cobra.
It just waddled past me and I was like, okay.
Okay,
cool.
guys, how does that look?
That works.
Whoa.
Alright.
Fine.
Oh, look at that, that's cool.
Yeah, even managed to do dynamic lighting effect on that. But yeah, that is more of what you're looking at. Okay, I don't know why there's a circle of light back over there, but there is for some reason. But yeah, that's a much better looking room than that original square that I was using. All right.
I'm just gonna have fun here.
Fair.
just gonna turn Bob into like a spear in case she needs to poke a poke. Give her some reach.
So Will told the quicklings to get the bundlings, but these are not the bundles of what presume are creatures, people.
Yeah, those are tentacles that are trying to protect against the bundles being more damaged.
So the quickling just goes zoom, there, and starts attacking that thing or cutting it open.
Okay.
Crescent's kind of like poking this one up here. Like,
Yeah, Billy will.
All right, attack it. Make an attack, please, Crescent.
all right.
As much as I wanted to burn it.
He's not going to necessarily go. He's not like slamming down. He's just going to like kind of.
And make an attack for the quicklings too, please.
Yes. Just one.
Yes. Oops! I suddenly realized that I did not pull the things that I had in GM layer from there.
I guess the other quickling is going through the vines that are hindering it.
And 1 second, if you will, please, guys. I need to grab something off the GM layer on the other map.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, take your time.
All right. So let's see. Will's one's attacking this one. The vines unravel and a body falls out. It resembles one of the clerics that turned into a specter-like creature back in that other place. And as you do that, this crystal turns from white to red. Crescent, you're attacking Grick. Oh, sorry, you're attacking the bundle. Yeah, you got a 14. The bundle cuts open, and you cut into something fleshy that suddenly wakes up and feels pain. Grick, take 8 points of damage.
Oh, it's a good thing I didn't get that one then.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And as you do that, because for some reason, this crystal nearby, suddenly darkness starts spreading all over the place.
Oh, you've got to be kidding.
That circle there represents a field of magical darkness. So you can't see anything past it. Lunissa, you're half covered in it. Greg,
Okay, what the hell?
Biddy,
Oh, I can't see any. Where's out of this way? Out of this.
It appears to be dark over there.
What? Oh.
I can't. I don't know which way to go.
You there, go.
Let's see. Actually, I don't need to make you roll for this one, because I know your passives are pretty high. Lunissa, if you can stop moving your tokens for 1 minute. Lunissa, you, because of your high perception, even though you're currently surrounded in magical darkness, hear a kind of a roaring noise coming from this corridor.
Which corridor? The one I'm at?
Yep, the one you're at.
I'll take like a step out and like look what's coming to eat me, I guess.
And Fawn? Let's see, your passive
no.
perception is... What's your passive perception, Fawn?
16.
You could probably hear distant chattering.
What, from my one?
You can hear... You can recognize that sound since you just heard it about 10 minutes ago.
Actually, I do have a question. How long has it been since we fought that flame skull?
About 10 minutes.
Yes! I still have my resistance.
See, nobody's close enough to hear anything coming from those other corners.
Sure, he would be able to kind of like shout to everyone's like kind of which way they need to go to get out of there without touching anything, because she can see them.
Yeah, so Biddy will just follow Shiori's instructions to get out of the darkness.
Too, because Grix is like, fuck that.
Okay, so if I can have everyone stop moving for a moment, I need to lay down some tokens.
All right.
And then I'm gonna have you guys roll initiative. Actually, I should put your
Cool.
initiative up now, as I'm putting tokens down, just to fulfill it.
I was
Linissa,
gonna say Fawn goes invisible, but we'll do that on his turn, I guess.
Jesus fuck, Crescent.
Okay, Linissa, as you poke your head out of there, you see something that probably is going to scare you. Thankfully, it's not as big as the most terrifying versions, but you see a small red dragon coming down the corridor.
Why are so many of these things fire related?
Please tell me it rolled low on its initiative, Chris.
We'll
I'm
find
not
out.
sure if I've rolled for it yet. I think I'm still setting up the tokens.
Yeah.
Let's see.
But bye, guys. Till next week, I guess.
I just want to point out one thing. Crescent's got like the lowest initiative than all three of my characters here, but he's never rolled low.
Always ready to go, man.
I think the legit lowest he's rolled has been a 15 of a plus.
He always wants to kill something.
Mm-hmm. Accurate. Oh, hey, look.
Those are
something is
already in
undead.
there. Yep. And then I discovered something that I thought was already on my friggin' thing is not actually on my friggin' thing, so it just needs to show up here now. Alright.
Well, this is a very cramped area.
Yeah, very much so.
And there's a flame skull.
What's going to come out of the other corridor now? Give me a second. I need to remember what I was going to throw there. Until I realized I had to up it because you guys decided to move your entire party in here instead of 6 of you.
This is fine.
Yeah.
Quick, everyone stand within a 20-foot radius.
No.
I mean, most of us are already in a 20-foot radius.
Shush.
I mean, a fireball right here would get everyone except Lanissa.
Yeah. 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 We fucked.
Guys, that's not the goal, okay?
Oh, look. On the left.
Oh.
Aha. A
It's
friend.
a friend.
What's on the left?
A pet
I
lizard.
can't.
That's nothing.
Okay.
Can't tell if it's a lizard or a bird or a demon.
Yes.
Be happy. I'm gonna be 1v1ing a dragon.
Oh wait, it's not just one, guys. It's 2.
Oh,
Goody.
yay.
Alright.
Don't worry, there's also 3 things below us.
Oh yeah, that's three.
All right.
Oh,
I just-
but those
oh,
are fun.
I
No.
scrolled down.
I just saw this. Oh god, we're so dead.
Those are nothing though.
It's fine. Let me put on the battle music and everything will be fine.
Let's see here.
And I do love you guys, so just remember that.
Okay.
Chris, I don't want to remind you of this, but you haven't actually. Oh, you did. Oh no, it's a. Okay. Chris, do we even need to pretend? Can I get a sheet?
Can I get a sheet?
This boy is gonna fly up, hit me twice, and I'm down. Okay. No one can see me because there's darkness right here.
I can
Bye.
We can see. Someone can see.
Oh my lord.
Run, boy, run. They're going to catch you.
Mm-hmm. Good song, by the way.
Yeah, I like
All these things.
I want to say Varrock. They look like Varrock, but I'm not sure.
No, Varrock are more bird-like things.
Mm.
They're-
It's
they're-
got a goddamn beak.
It's a needle blight apparently, because Chris is rolling initiative for
No,
needle
no, no,
blights.
no, no, no.
No, not the ones down
You
there.
can't see what's on that side. Oh dear.
I
Oh
can't see
dear.
what's there, but it's close to me. Wait, let me. Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, those things have hidden initiative. Okay, I didn't realize that. It's rolling. It's. I need to fix the rolls on them.
Hey guys, don't worry. I have the lowest initiative of everything. No, there's one thing lower than me. Oh no, two things. No, three things. Four things. How? How are four things lower than me? Still, everything close to me is above me in initiative. So.
The flame scroll rolled a 23.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not
Fine.
standing within fireball range. That's the
It's
only
not
thing I
fine,
have
we're
going.
all punched up.
We're all in fireball range, and it goes
Except
around
for
corners.
Louisa. Yeah.
It goes
am
around
I-
corners.
Oh, I am in. Okay, yeah, no, the game is over for me.
Sydney gets to go first.
Oh, good. Okay.
Hooray.
Can she see the flame skull? I guess.
Oh yeah, she can definitely see the flame skull that's coming up behind Talon and Fawn.
Okay, cool. Okay, Senna. Bonus action, Hunter's Mark. Actually, how aware is she of all the corridors, by chance?
Sid is the type that she probably would have noted that there's at least 4 ways in and out, 4 ways out, and that one of them is currently blocked off by that darkness.
Okay, but she can't see anything else in any of the corridors, correct?
From where you're at, given all the other people that are in the way, no. You
Okay.
can't see the other things right now. But you can see the flame skull. I mean, it's burning, so it's easy enough to catch sight of.
Okay. Then she's going to 2 attacks.
Alright.
With Hunter's Mark towards the flame skull.
Alright.
Oh, that's sorry. I'm gonna fuck up who's.
What?
No, I just selected Talon, but it's the same thing.
26 damage. Alright.
Yeah, that is gonna be
Excuse me. Oh wait, that's piercing damage.
it is piercing damage.
So it doesn't do quite as much damage as you thought it should do.
Even
I
if
just
it's
double
magical?
checked. It says
is-
resistant to piercing. It doesn't say anything about except magical.
Okay.
That means resistant to piercing. Period.
That's
Yeah,
I think
fair.
that's common with skeletons anyway. Isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Skeletal things. They-
Skeletal things.
Bludgeoning is fun with them.
Yeah.
Is that it for
Yeah,
Senna?
she's done.
All right.
Yeah, she's
Biddy
gonna sit
then.
there.
Oh, what can Biddy do? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 4. That's something he can do. Fudge me. I guess that's. I mean, he probably can't see what's down here.
Not from where he's standing now.
So there's only one threat that he can see, which is this one.
Mhm.
So 20, then bonus action dash. And actually I'll go right here just because leaping attack. Fudge, where's everything? Longsword, leaping attack. One-handed.
Nice. 17 damage. Nice.
And then gonna get close with my extra attack.
Also one-handed. Does that get it? Oh, that's right. It
Yeah.
doesn't get a sneak attack because you're not an assassin.
No sneak attack because it's this. No sneak attack because it's a longsword.
Oh, that's a good
I
point.
can't sneak attack with a strength weapon.
I was sorry. I was sitting there thinking you were using your offhand. So that was only, but still, that was one-handed.
Yeah, one-handed.
Okay.
I can't use my second weapon because I used my bonus action.
It's now the Flame Skull's turn. Flame Skull looks right at you, and immediately a fireball explodes out from it.
I saw this coming.
And
Oh my-
put together a spell, a fireball. It launched it about here to hit. It won't hit the things on the other side of that. It won't hit the Quickling or anything like that. But it'll hit Talon and Fawn as well as Biddy.
Dex save.
Fawn needs a deck save, but he had resistance to fire. So here it's already gonna take off.
What level is? I think I have evasion. Yep. No damage for Talon.
Yeah, so Talon doesn't get anything hurt. Both of Rick's characters get hit with the fireball.
Doesn't the fireball go around corners?
It does.
So the heat would be enough to hurt the Quickling?
I think so.
And-
Like the fire would kind of fan out in
Yeah.
that direction.
Yeah, if that's the case, then the Quickling's the Quickling's gone. That's gone.
No. Hold
Oh,
on.
is it resistant to fire?
It does get a saving throw, doesn't it?
Oh, cool. A crispy body evaporates from inside there.
It takes half damage, which kills it. Damn it.
And
Yeah, it's got evasion.
that particular crystal suddenly turns orange.
Let's see. Health 10, yeah. Dice.
Does this one turn orange too up here?
Which,
Oh shit. This one?
yeah, that one would also turn orange.
Yeah. Got it.
Turns orange and starts radiating. Actually, yeah, in fact, all three of those turn orange.
3.
There was another one that suddenly got pushed off the map. So because the
Oh my
yeah,
god.
it's in the corner, the one that you were practically standing next to.
Oh, I was standing next to one. That would be nice to know.
Yeah, I didn't realize it had fallen off the map until I just looked down and got. Oh,
I would have
there's a
moved
crystal
up
there.
one if I knew that I was gonna be standing next to one.
Well, I'll put it here then. Maybe the fireball pushed it back a little bit, but you're probably still in the heat aura.
Mm-hmm.
But let me turn off this. Yeah, you're still in the heat aura because. One thing about these heat auras, you'll notice next turn, Biddy, is when you start your turn in it, you take 1 point of damage unless you have resistance to fire damage.
So pretty much Fawn doesn't need to care about this for a
Right,
while.
Fawn is not affected by it at all. If he's resistant, he's fine because it's only 1 point
Oh.
of damage as a result.
How long does that last for fun?
1 hour.
Oh, nice.
And then he can do it again when he casts a fire spell.
Oh, that's
Nice.
really
So yeah,
Yeah.
bring me a fire dragon, I'll beat it.
cool.
But yeah,
When
that flame skull practically acted like a Final Fantasy bomb, except it didn't destroy it.
It'll be dead next turn.
Oh, crap! This turner is so big that I can't reach the bottom of it. This sucks. Hold on. Okay.
So many
Crescent.
things.
Yep. Crescent.
So many friends, so many friends. See what he. I just had to move Shuri's token to see what he can actually see. All right, so he can see this one. He sees the ones down below. Can't see anything fuck past this thing. Oh, what are you gonna do, Crescent? Technically, you can't see this one. Darkness.
It a tip if you want to see what your character, a specific character, can see, just click it and hold control and press L.
Oh, okay.
Then it will show up
Oh.
just what that character sees.
Oh wow, that's actually really cool.
Oh, yeah, that is cool.
I never knew about that.
Oh,
Neither do I.
Preston,
That'll
what
help
you
That'll
you.
really help me think of things in the future.
Yeah, it helps with many characters with sight.
There's a lot of people over here that can deal with the flame skull. He knows there was a path here,
Mm-hmm.
so he's just gonna go straight through where he has by the quickling. He's just gonna basically, he was just running straight just because he didn't want to run into anything. And then he sees it over here, so it's 20 feet. Hey, look! More friends! Hi. You're within smacking distance.
Roll their nature or arcana to identify them.
Both are the shite for him. So we'll just do this. He's not a smart one.
Yeah. You recognize that to be a variant of basilisk.
Fuck me.
You've got to be kidding me.
Don't look at him! Basilisk things!
Basilisk.
You know
Yeah.
what? Fuck you.
I like your reasoning.
Let's see if you walk through fire. He's gonna cast create bonfire right here.
Nice.
Fuck you.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Create a 5-foot cube bonfire.
Sorry, that really sucks when I'm in the middle of something and accidentally hit a button. God damn it.
Mm.
No, the problem is all of my sheets are now missing.
Oh no.
Feel that.
Yeah. Give me a second to reacquire sheets.
Take a
Oh,
time.
good. I'm just making fire. Sure, that'll go well.
Yeah, I was going up there to look at that and I accidentally depressed one of my thingamajigs up top.
Because he's also thinking if there's a pillar or if there's a bonfire over him, it's going to be harder for him to see the thing too. Because bonfires.
Trying to find a good token for this.
Also got to put a concentration marker on him.
Wait, did it appear? No, it didn't. Oh, god damn it. I hate when that happens too. So is it that big or is it bigger?
It's just that 5-foot
Okay.
square, basically. It's small. It's a cantrip.
Got it. Anything else you can do?
It's got bonus actions, but he doesn't really care at the moment. So yeah, we're fine. He's just gonna keep averting his eyes from the thing.
Alright, so we're going to put a disadvantage marker on you. So that you're averting your eyes. Grick.
Okay. Hmm. While yes, this is a problem, this is also a problem. He doesn't know much about these crystals and sense what this will do. I can try to get rid of the darkness if that'll help. Okay, here we go. 5th level, dispel magic.
Oh shit.
All right. I do believe that would temporarily cause the crystal to. It's still there, but the magical darkness seems to be dispelled, at least for now.
And I also, because I dispelled magic,
Oh, hold on
I
one second.
gain
Hold on one second. I just suddenly remembered something. Hold on, I have to look at my effects of the crystals thing.
Oh,
I'm
no.
trying to remember if that's the one or not. Dispel magic is technically a magic spell.
Yep.
Oop, no, that's right. No, it wouldn't have done that because it absorbs any incoming spell as an action, which means it's a reaction. It's the only thing that it can do, which means if you do it twice in a row, it can't do it again. It's a reaction, and technically, so it would regain its actions again at the top of the turn order, basically. That's how that works. Cause it's the equivalent of a layer, or sorry, 20 because it's equivalent of a layer action.
Mhm.
Sorry. So you cast it once, which means that its reaction is gone.
Well,
It's reacted to absorb that.
fuck you too.
Sorry, it'd been a while since I'd played around with the crystal
Yeah.
effects, and suddenly, wait a second, isn't the black crystal the one that actually absorbs spells?
Well, do you all have that? He points to the flame skull.
Barn and Biddy just goes, yeah, at the same time.
Talon and
Alright.
Cinna. Yeah.
All right. Because he's a smart man, he would have known the path around this. He's smarter than Grick is, or smarter than Crescent. So he's gonna move down here because he did see them, and he's just gonna shield and battle axe at the ready. Because he used his action to try to dispel the thing.
All right, Quickling.
Quickling goes zoom. Oh, sorry, that was a little bit further. I dropped it out. Scroll down. There's 3. Zoom. Attack. So 2 attacks.
All right. Yeah, you hit it twice, and the plate just kind of disintegrates into bits and pieces. And unlike previous, oh, that's right, yeah, and just like litters the ground with bits of twigs and vine pieces.
All right. So let's see here. That was about 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 in movement. So now it's going to probably move over here. It has 120 movement.
All right.
I mean, it could also go up and say hi to the dragon and go back again.
Fucking hell.
It could use the
Cinder.
back action, the dash, and go up and get a drink from the tavern.
Question to the DM.
Yes.
What is the area of effect on Cinder's cooldown ability, please?
Did I say? I think it's like 5 feet when she's standing on something. Is it? Is it in her? On
let
her
me
on her
let me
sheet?
click gear.
Mm.
Mm,
Cooldown. Freezes water into ice while over top it with a wind flap. If used for damage, it causes 2 points of cold damage each round for a DC Constitution saving throw of 10. Which means that you could, affect a 5-foot square at any given moment.
Especially whatever space she's on, basically.
Okay. I don't know if this will work. But yeah, so just because I want to see if this will do anything, Cinder will fly up to we'll do this one right here in between Fader and Shiori and fly up over it. And
Over what? The tentacle?
the tentacle.
The vine tentacle? Yeah. Okay.
Because so Cinder is gonna do her cooldown ability to try to feed that tentacle.
Okay. Okay, so 2 points of cold damage each round, DC Constitution saving throw. Oh, okay, 1 second. Have to do a saving throw for that. Just fixing up a term on there. That failed. And it seems and wriggle as it's attacked. And it seems to it doesn't freeze completely, but it seems to be taking a good deal of damage.
Okay. Cinder will move out of harm's way from that.
As she attempts to move, where's she moving to?
I mean, she was 5 feet away above it, and then she moved back where she is right now.
Okay.
So, still within smacking distance.
Still within smacking distance.
Yeah, it has it has a far enough reach that that wouldn't provoke an attack of opportunity on it.
Oh,
I was just checking.
Okay.
Yeah, that thing. Those things have good reach. I mean, how else was it going to whip around and grab Will from the surface, and Lissa for that matter, and Grick and Urk.
Fair.
The red dragon.
Yeah.
It's hissing. It seems to have fire coming out of its mouth as it gazes at Lanissa. And then it's going to rush her. And it is going to bite.
Let me double check my AC, but I'm thinking that's gonna hit. Yeah, that's gonna
Alright.
hit.
As it hits, rather than the piercing and fire damage that you're expecting, you feel as if you're taking force damage. Well, actually, you are taking fire damage, sorry. But instead of the piercing damage that you think that you expect to be taking, you are taking force damage instead.
It's not gonna matter for how much damage I take, but
I know.
good.
Just an interesting side note there.
Just an interesting side note.
Yeah.
Not actually piercing.
Yes. My health finds it a very interesting side note. I'm happy it just has one attack.
You're still alive, right?
Sure.
You're fine.
Alright. The basilisk is looking at the quickling, which is just barely in its range. Quickling, please roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Clicking apparently says "fuck you." Jesus It's only got a +1 to its con. Holy
comes over here,
fuck.
skittling by the wall, and moves to attack Crescent, who is blocking the way.
Yep.
Yeah, and you also discover that rather than piercing damage, you're taking force.
Interesting. He doesn't know anything about that.
Alright, time for the tentacles. Okay, tentacle here that was cooled down is whipping up and attempting to constrict a little cinder. Is that a no?
That is a no. AC 13.
Nice.
Hey!
Woo! Select us away.
Really?
Alright, next vine tentacle comes whipping around at Cinna. Does that hit?
Cinna, I think that does. Yes.
Yeah. So it grabs and tugs her down here, trying to wrap around her fully. Let's see. Next tentacle is going after Grick.
All right. No.
Will, you're not invisible anymore, are you?
No.
So a tentacle's coming after you.
Cool.
Oh, I hear a kitty.
It hits.
Well, tentacle grabs and starts wrapping around you again. And the final tentacle will go after your quickling.
Hits.
It sags the quickling suddenly into the darkness. Shuri.
Not you.
Aw, demanding cat.
She... she knows there's not like Luminesa's in danger. She can see her.
Yeah, because you have Devil's Sight. Dude, there's a small
Yeah.
dragon attacking Lunissa.
She is going to, for her action, cast Armor of Agathis on herself. Oldie but a goodie. So that's plus 20 temporary HP. And she's going to move over there.
Alright, anything else you can do?
Bonus action, because she views this as a big threat. Hexblade's Curse on the dragon.
Alright. What are you trying to affect?
It doesn't have any stat.
Oh,
This is
it's the other one. I
Yeah.
hear curse. All I can think of is the one that does stat issues.
Mhm.
Fun!
Fawn's just gonna useless. Acid splash on the flame skull because I don't really have much else.
Alright. Is saving only do half damage?
I believe saving ignores all damage.
Alright, then I need to roll the save. Dexterity. And it doesn't save. It just kind of blows up and disintegrates. Unlike just like that flame skull you saw back in the corridor. It just kind of, I mean, you may not have like been paying attention to it at the time, but you notice that this one vanished just like the other one did. That flame skulls, you're not used to flame skulls doing that.
Alright, that's no. I'm gonna then go here.
Yeah. It feels very warm there, but that doesn't seem
So
to hurt you.
nice.
He's
Talon.
"Fine."
Well, that's done with. Can't see through there. Probably can't see through here.
Oh, I forgot to make Constitution saving for Cress.
What are you gonna do, Talon? Shit. So I guess she can. The only thing, probably the closest. No, that's magical darkness. Can she do as a bonus action, actually? Because I think she gets this for Inquisitor Rogue. Hold on. She can make a bonus action perception check or investigation to try to. So she can try to make out wherever everything is.
All right, everything within your sight line.
Yeah, I mean that's part of the Inquisitor Rogue.
Like you
She
can see
do that.
the various mobile tentacles, the ones that aren't in the middle of curled up on themselves all around. So you can see the one that's currently holding Cinna, the one that's holding Will.
Well, I get to.
Oh, sorry. Well, it's a natural 20 anyway, so yeah. You can see that that Biddy is now by himself. But Cinna and Will are being held by tentacles. You can see 3 more tentacles on top of that.
So all you're saying is she can see tentacles.
Yeah, and she can probably make out the blights that are coming up the passageway. And maybe it may be Crescent that's fighting somebody, but you can't quite from where the angle that you're at see the basilisks.
Okay, well then she's gonna go towards the closest thing with that information. She's going to I guess drop the torch on the ground because I assume that this is giving off light.
That's not giving off light. It's just giving off heat.
Oh. Okay, well she's gonna drop it on the ground and then she'll start, I guess, hacking at this thing to get sent out.
Alright.
That's fine. Crescent's also giving off light.
So Talon she has daggers, so I guess she'll just she doesn't get sneak attack because fucking what's her nuts is right there?
No.
Didn't think so. Worth a shot though.
Alright. Go hack, and the tentacle just the vine just dies, cut away from the main mass, dropping Cinna to the ground.
And then she moved 5, 10, 15, 20. 25. She'll move right there. Just to get good view on everything. And that's her turn.
At which point she can make out the basilisks.
Okay.
Yep. And Crescent did say, don't look at them.
Yeah. Averting gaze.
Which means you need to put the little frowny face on your token to indicate you're actively looking away from them. Will, you're currently gripped in a vine that's curled around your body, just like last time.
So I can't move arms and legs.
Yeah, you're kind of stuck in there. You can attempt to escape. DC 18 to escape, either athletics or acrobatics, your choice. Or you can, move your hands about and cast something. Up to you.
Well, Yeah. Can't really do a strength thing. That's not really what Will does. Could Will get advantage on this strength save if he casts jump on himself and try to propel himself upward with his legs?
Rule of cool, I will allow that.
Basically, strong frog legs.
Gnome wishes to yeet self out of.
Yes, basically.
Will's
Something
got
like-
some thick thighs, is what you're saying?
Well, now he does. Not gonna help much. Strength saving throw +1 with advantage. Hooray. Ah.
Oh, damn.
yeah, it's got you for 18. So yeah, no, it as you try to do this, you go, "Ah!" and then it just curls tighter around you.
And Will knows not to look in that area, but I can't find the thing for it. There it is.
There we go.
And
Phaedra. Do you have anything else you need to do? You can do, Will?
that was an action. Just need to check that I can. Yeah, fuck it. Shillelagh is active. And that's it.
Alright. Oh, sorry. Ugh, got confused. Phaedra, your turn.
All right. Okay. What's the wording on this? Okay. She is averting her gaze first off from the basilisk because she was warned.
Okay. So is disadvantage on attacks at anything that is in that direction?
Yeah, towards them specifically.
Yeah.
Shiori's in magical darkness. That's fine.
Yeah, you can't see Shiori.
But
But you're
she can stay in there. That's
yeah, but your Iron Rose's pin isn't active, so
No, not a magic. She's just assessing situation right now. Okay, let's see. God, it's been a while since. Okay, let's see. What is when you hit a weapon attack? Okay, who's next? Okay. She knew Lunisa was in this area, correct?
Yes, she would have known that.
Okay. Okay. Five, 10, 15. What's the word on this? I think I have to see. See or hear you. Okay. So Phaedra is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 towards this twig blight right here.
Okay.
She's going to
It's a needle blight, actually.
Oh, needle blight. Excuse me. Bob's going to turn into a pair of silvered hand axes. First attack.
That one's dead, leaving behind bits of vine, sharpened sticks. Looks like a whole bundle exploding and falling into the ground there.
Even though it doesn't... Were we in combat Why does my sheet have some stuff up? Did we have combat prior to this one with the group that went to the dungeon? I mean, the Raven Queen place?
I don't think so. I don't remember it.
Sure, it came directly from the one thing. The only thing she's done is thrown a dagger.
Yeah, I think I forgot to reset my sheet because I've got a bunch of shit missing. But anyway, regardless, she is gonna expend his superiority die. Even though it's not going to do any... I mean, she'll roll it. It doesn't matter because it's already dead.
Yeah, you've had a long rest since you came back from the hells.
Okay. Rolling dice, please roll.
No, sorry. You've had a long rest since you came back from that massive fight in Skullport.
Okay.
Is more accurate.
And she will do a maneuvering attack and say, Lunisa, if you need to go, move! And she can move half of her movement as a reaction without provoking opportunity attacks. If you want it.
I have no idea what's on the other side of the darkness, so...
Yeah, but you know there's a small dragon in front of you, and she already just came through the
better
darkness.
than the dragon.
Yeah, you can see Shiori popping through. She looks like she's full health, so...
How much movement do I have? Half my movement,
Half your movement
as a reaction.
Yeah, you can use it as a reaction.
And it doesn't provoke attack.
So basically, you get a half speed disengage as a reaction. So it's pretty nice.
Okay, I'm going this way.
That's first attack. Second attack, we're gonna go for the other one.
Okay, then this is going that way. Got it.
Okay, silvered hand axe towards the other one. There we go.
Smashing right into it, but the blade is still up. It's losing bits of its mass as the bits and twigs and such just go scattering across the ground.
And then bonus action. She can't see Lunisa. Fawn's all around, and then yep, she'll just raise her shield and be ready for whatever.
All right. Needle Blight's turn. Kind of lifts its hand up and launches needles at you. I think they all bounce off your shield.
Yeah.
Then this, what do you wish to do?
I'm gonna throw 2 daggers at the dragon. Should I sharpshooter? I should not sharpshooter. It probably has a high AC. Bonus action. Yeah, let's bonus action activate. That won't matter. I mean, it will matter a bit. Unless I miss.
That misses. That one hits. And smacks it into the dragon's back. You hear a bit of a roar coming from it.
Okay, I run another 45 feet this direction.
Alright.
Let's see something in that direction.
And you're basically running into a maze of corridors going that way. That one crystal that was by the dragon, it suddenly just darkens into a red color. Basilisk. Let's see. This basilisk is also going to look at the quickling.
Listen, I know that I'm short, but that's Will.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, it's looking at... Oh, sorry, Will has his gaze averted. My bad. Let's see. Can it actually see the quickling from there? No, it cannot, actually, so we're ignoring that. How much damage does the bonfire cause when something hits into it?
It has to make a dex save. If it succeeds, it takes nothing. If it fails, it takes 2d8.
Alright. Oops.
It is a cantrip.
So what's the saving throw on that?
Dex save DC 16.
It failed.
Alright.
Roll damage.
I'll just hit this button again because it's automatic rolls damage. 10.
Okay. And as flames shoot up around it, this particular orb starts shifting into orange color, and you start feeling heat around you, Crescent.
Eh.
The basilisk, meanwhile, will attempt to bite you. Basilisk, where are you, basilisk? There you are. And miss.
One at a time.
Cinna.
Oh shit, it's my turn again.
Okay. What we got? Any magical bullshit against magical darkness?
Oops, sorry, I just noticed. Top of the order.
Oh, good.
Let's see, anything happen? Nope. Nothing else happens. Senna, your turn.
Well, the only thing she can really see, I would imagine, is this guy down here. And that's... Move up. She's been warned to avert her gaze from that area, so she will do that. And yeah, I guess she'll try to take. I assume it's gonna have some cover, but she's gonna try to take a couple shots at the blight down here.
Okay.
Bonus action, move Hunter's Mark from the dead flame skull over to this thing.
Okay. Yeah, one hit's enough to kill it.
Oh, okay.
As it just bursts apart and bits of twigs and vines and needles just go spreading across the ground there.
I guess that's our turn.
Biddy.
Alright. Well, I'm assuming if I'm gonna go back, I'll take 2 hit points of damage, right? Because I take 1 point of damage for
you
being
take 1 point of damage for being in the range. You don't take damage from passing through.
Oh, okay. So
it's basically one of those start in the area of it. You take a damage, a point of
Okay.
hit point,
So it doesn't matter if you pass for it. Cool.
and it doesn't stack if they overlap.
Here, then bonus action. Down to here. And I'll swing at these vines.
Alright.
Got nothing better to do.
Alright, and you destroyed that vine over with 1 hit.
Oh, then I'm going... No, I can't actually do anything else. I'm sad. That's my turn.
Crescent. Crescent, do you take 1 point of damage for being that close to the heat?
Ow.
Unless you're immune or resistant?
Nah.
And you take a point of heat damage.
So there's one that just went for my fire.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'll make a concentration check just for shits and giggles, but because I could still fail, and I failed, so that's it.
Okay.
No bonfire.
Away.
That's fine. Oh wait, he's like goes ow. Wait, I was supposed to concentrate on that. Oops.
Whoops-a-doodle.
He's kind of looking in that direction, but his eyes are closed. See where he felt the snap from, but it missed. And he's going to, of course, with disadvantage. Try to smack at the thing.
Which one?
The one directly in front of him, the one that was in the fire.
Okay.
Bleh.
That's a miss.
Second strike. Same number.
Still a miss.
Oof.
He is also going to provoke attacks opportunity, but he is going to actually. Yeah, he'll provoke two attacks opportunity, but he's going to step back out of the fire.
And they both miss.
Feels him snap. I have my eyes closed. You still can't hit me. Fuck you.
Greg.
Now, where'd you go? Greg, what are you gonna do? That is a good question. He's gonna trying to clear these vines basically because they're becoming an issue.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna start with this one
Okay.
before I can grab anybody else because he doesn't want to risk hitting the one with the gnome in it. So we're on Rick. Where's my weapon? There it is.
All right.
Yep, that's all he's got.
All right. And that crystal next to it suddenly turns red.
I don't like the red. What is it red? Why is it red? He's just like, why?
Quickling.
Ooh.
The quickling is being held by something in the middle of magical darkness.
If all the quickling can do is try to escape a strength, then it fails.
Strength or dexterity.
Oh, or a dexterity.
Mhm. Acrobatics
Oh,
or
didn't-
athletics.
Oh, I thought it was only strength.
Nope. You could wiggle free, or you could push your way through.
Oh, then Will could have gotten maybe out. Oh, okay, whatever.
That's a no, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Cinder. What would Cinder like to do?
She gonna help.
Who's she giving the help actually to, or is it to any of those three?
Oh no, she's gonna bite this thing. She's
Okay.
gonna help.
No.
Let's see.
Cute little dragonling.
Actually, fuck it. She still has this.
Warm up. Fire breath. That is a recharge. So that.
I don't know if it hits though. Is it a 2-hit? Because that's a miss then.
Yeah,
how that
because
works
she's not a full dragon.
Yeah.
I mean, she started off as something else, so that she doesn't have really good fire breath. It doesn't have really good control. But as she ages up and gains more powers, she'll be able to use it as a normal fire breath eventually. But she unfortunately misses that.
Okay, that's fine. That's her turn.
A little wormling. How far away does Melissa run?
Hey, I run. Wait. I ran 45 feet, so I'm about another 25. Wait. Yeah, another 30 feet away from where I am right now. Kind of.
Okay,
She
can you move your
fucking booked
token to be about right there?
Yeah.
There you go. I'll treat that as
She-
that.
Booked it.
Because it would have been around a corner at some point into the maze of tunnels. So the red dragon, not seeing Linissa, goes after Shiori.
Hi.
And it is going to use fire breath on you.
Okay.
So I need a DC 13 dexterity saving throw.
Sure.
And nobody else sees the fire because it's all into the magical darkness, so.
Oh no, I took damage. All of it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get advantage on that because of your cloak of displacement?
No.
Okay.
Well, that's right, you have a
I-
displacer cloak on, so.
No, that was a grapple check against the giants. That's what the advantage was that one time.
I have taken a total of 2 points of damage.
You put the aura on there. Basilisk. Anybody within eye shot of that averting gaze. Oops. Come here, thingy. Nope, nobody within eye shot of that. Basilisk comes moving on out. Gets about here and then goes after Crescent. Does that hit?
Nope.
Alright.
I have a 17 AC.
Sweet. Tentacle time. Will,
Giggity.
Giggity.
I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw and a Wisdom saving throw. As the tentacle drags you into that crystal. Well, up against it. Anyway.
Alright. Is any of that magical?
It's. Let's see. Would that be considered magical? You know what? That technical. Well, the Wisdom saving throw would be magical. The Constitution saving throw, no.
Alright. Well, that's
Oh, no.
negative. And
Alright, so your mind is your own, but you start to see as you're forced into touching the red crystal that your palms are tingling, and red crystal growths are starting to appear along them.
Oh no.
Let's see, the Quickling. The Quickling also needs to roll a Constitution and a Wisdom saving throw. Let's see. It failed the Constitution saving throw on that. And black crystals start to appear all over it, even though nobody can see at the moment because it's inside darkness. Let's see. Other tentacles. 2 tentacles go whipping out right at Grick.
No. No.
Neither of those hit.
21 AC.
Excellent. Again, there's no other tentacles in the area that can engage you in battle. Shuri!
Yeah. She is going to just step up. And we're going to do the curse silver this time. The cursed sword of life stealing. That's the weapon she's currently got. Bep.
That hits.
It is currently one-headed because she does have her shield.
Alright.
We'll do it again.
That also hits.
And
no, it does not, Shuttle. Oh, sorry. Blindsight? Blindsight doesn't see. That's the misnomer there. You can detect things past the magical darkness.
So, because fuck this thing. Action search. 2 more swings.
Alright, that hits. Wow, you're just taking this thing apart. That last one does not hit.
On my last hit, the 18. I repeat my previous statement. Fuck that thing. I'm expending my overall spell slot to use Eldritch Smite.
All right.
Where's my button?
Wow.
17 more force, and it is, if it is smaller than huge, it is knocked prone.
Right, give me a second. 1 second, please.
Mhm.
Now, here's where things get interesting.
Oh no.
Well, this thing clearly takes a lot of damage. For some reason, the prone effect doesn't seem to be working on it.
She makes mental note of that.
It's
What?
almost as if it's not exactly standing on the ground and doesn't exactly have the mass that you think it does.
Okay.
Fun.
Okay.
Okay. Now, let me just double check before I do something stupid and accidentally blind people. Each creature in there. Well. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna go down here. Probably here.
Alright.
And that would actually hit Crescent. Damn it, Crescent, you're in the way. Oh, damn it. That would have been so cool.
Well, if Crescent's in the way, it's possible Will would get affected by that too. Will is
No.
currently grabbed in a tentacle.
Will is not in the way. Because, yeah. Frack. I don't know what to do. That was my one plan. I guess I'll just fire magic missile at this one at 5th level. Just why not?
Alright.
Where is magic missile? One.
Because fuck disadvantage.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go back up.
Alright.
Fucking missile barrage.
Talon, what would you like to do?
Well, I had in mind what she was going to do, and I'm going to have her still do it, regardless of what happened, because I don't know if she saw what happened. She's going to try to cut Will out of this tentacle.
Okay. Roll at disadvantage for averting your eyes.
Disadvantage, sorry.
That's a
Why
13.
is the
That
toggle not
hits.
fucking on? Query advantage. God damn. Okay.
Tentacle hits.
I fucked that up. Sorry.
That's okay. Yeah, one more time. Let's see.
Yeah.
Or-
Got it.
So that definitely hits. You cut through it. The tentacle just kind of falls to the ground, dripping some kind of ichor, and Will falls out. And you can definitely see that he's got some red crystals growing on his palms.
Will, are you what?
Kind of looks like a rash at this stage, or a major allergic reaction.
What's wrong with your hands, man? She'll just say.
Does Will know?
Does Will know what they mean?
No, I mean, does Will feel anything?
Yeah, he would have felt the itching across his palms and everything like that.
It's not the first time he's dealt with this.
Yeah.
Well, you said that, but I have never come in contact with crystals.
Yeah, yes.
Not contact, as in physical.
No, but he's seen what they do because when we were down in that one
The
temple.
Orcus Temple.
He's seen the white.
Yeah, but I don't.
He doesn't know what the red does.
Yeah, exactly, and he doesn't. I don't think he really saw anyone get too touched by it. I guess Ralph got touched by it once.
Yeah, Ralphor
Mhm.
did.
Yeah, but it was not 1-2 years ago.
And it seemed like it took over his mind, essentially.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, it was like a year and a half ago at this point.
Yeah, it's a long time ago, man.
hmm.
More than 60 episodes ago.
We know touch crystal bad.
That's fair.
So yeah, Will, you're down on the ground now. Your palms are itching like crazy, and there's these red bumps forming all over them.
All right, so
But guess what?
here's the question about geology. Crystals are minerals. Stone is mineral. Crystal minerals. Stone spells work on mineral.
Describe what you want to do, and I'll let you know if it would work with this.
All right, so it would be a 4th level spell upcasted to a 5th level spell. Waste, I know. Stone shape. And I would like to move all of the stone, as in the mineral, in his hands, out of his hands.
All right. You consider this, and realize that that would be removing every kind of mineral out of your hand, which would essentially, if I'm not mistaken, potentially destroy your hands by taking all minerals out of
Your
your blood,
calcium.
out of your bones, out of pretty much anything that's made
Hmm.
up of those type of minerals out of your body. I mean, I would allow you to do it, but it potentially be destroying your hands in the process.
I mean,
It would stop the infection.
I mean, in that case, I cast stone shape on the basilisk and push all of his blood out of his eyes.
The only reason it would work in this case for you is that you have more mineral than normal, but just like what's the best way to put
Okay.
it? It's as if you know how you sweat, and let's say you get dumped in water while you were sweating. A shape water spell would remove all moisture from your skin at that point. It wouldn't necessarily go into it, but so in this case, anything that's trying to gather up minerals would have enough of them to start with, but then it would gather all of them in that spell. It's kind of how those type of spells would work. It
Right.
wouldn't just be leaving little bits here and little bits there. You would need a lot more study and practice, and basically have to make it your field in order to affect only that and not the natural occurring in your body stuff.
Right.
I imagine there's a magical discipline for that, but it'd be like somebody working in a hospital somewhere, basically.
Hmm.
And if you do want to attempt that with use stone shape in that way on somebody else in order to try to kill them, I would allow you to attempt it, but it would take a lot of
Bloodbending.
a lot of basically
No.
yeah, it
I
takes
don't.
some
No,
extra
he
skills.
wouldn't.
Yeah.
Let's just drop that. Fuck is this? Yeah, he's running out of spells. That's the problem.
Mm-hmm. Intelligence check, Will.
Okay.
Oh well.
Oh, God, the character sheet is not helping me now. It's gone small. Sorry.
No, that's okay.
There we go. I can we'll focus on a point over here without looking at the basilisks. Like he needs to look in that direction, but if he looks at the floor or the ceiling, rather.
Let's see. I think I'm gonna allow that with a wisdom check to see if he can keep his wits about him as he does that.
Otherwise, he looks over there and casts a spell anyway.
All right, he's gonna be casting the spell anyway. This is a tense, in the middle of a battle situation. I was gonna say DC be 15.
Erupting Earth.
Okay.
So I think we have a thing for that.
Spell. Do you think we got a spell for that? Yes, I did put that in there. All right, so you're up the earth and blink, blink, blink. But you are about to lock eyes with that basilisk over there. Well, resolve that on its turn. But assuming that it survives.
But
So
I mean,
first it needs to roll dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
And it fails. Smack, smack, smack.
Then Will, I guess, uses his movement to get over here.
All right.
Or, well, he could jump. He has that spell activated. But I don't know about how high the ceiling is, so. But he goes over here anyway.
Okay.
Mhm.
Phaedra.
Okay. 5. Click flying boots. 10. 15. 20. 25. Hand axes turn back in a bob. 2 attacks, averting gaze, but flanking, so straight rolls.
Welcome back, fun. All right.
One-handed.
13 points of damage. You go smacking into it. It's funny. It doesn't seem to be bleeding any, but you're sure you're doing damage to it. Even as you open up a rip in its back. I mean, basically, you're not looking at it exactly, but you ripped open a piece of it. You bring your axe back and notice that it doesn't have blood like you would expect on there.
What the fuck? It's like it's not even real. Another attack.
All right, that hits. Smack.
Fuck it. Action surge. Wait, hold on. I feel like I have a bonus action here. Oh, Shield Master knock a prone, or I have something else that's a bonus action. No, okay. Action surge. Just gonna go ahead and burn it here. And another attack.
Oh yeah, that one you split it open and it just kind of disintegrates into nothing.
She'll use her last action to throw a hand axe at this one right over here that's almost dead.
Which one?
This one right here.
Okay. That one that would normally hit, but let's see. Instead of hitting the tentacle, it hits. At least the tentacle you were aiming at, it hits Talon instead for 12 damage as it smacks into her chest.
Bitch! That's
I smell blood.
does it do 12 points of damage?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, she calls Phaedra a bitch. Oh, that is not the right. Hello. Oh my god! What am I doing?
Just as a reminder, doesn't she have a reaction to damage?
She does an uncanny dodge.
Nissa's gonna run over here.
So that will be 6 points of damage. Thank you, Fluffy, for the
There you go, kitty.
Nissa's gonna run over here. Is gonna throw 2 daggers at the dragon.
All right.
So I do get sneak attack now
Yes, you do.
because someone is in range. Oh wait, this.
All right. So
I'll see if the.
You said you threw 2 daggers, so I'm imagining you're releasing them both at once. And they both fly through the air. One strikes, and the dragon also kind of evaporates into nothing.
Damn it, I forgot. Okay, in that case, I'll just. Does the red orb give off light?
No, it does not.
Okay, then
It's just red.
I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna bonus action bam. Oh, that's suitable over here. Like, okay, I'm okay.
All right. Will, saving throw. Let's see what was the saving throw we need for Will. Constitution.
Yep.
As you locked eyes with the basilisk as you were casting that spell, even as you're running away. Ooh. As soon as you get to the next spot, like, breathing out and, thinking about jumping, you suddenly realize that your legs are now turning to stone. Poor Will. The basilisk runs over here and goes for Crescent. It can't get very far because of the erupted earth. That does not hit. Cinna. Wow, Tobias, you are very unlucky when it comes to basilisks.
I am.
What would Cinna like to do?
Okay. It's gonna do something a little odd. So, can she pull out a tuning fork and try to sense if there is a portal nearby?
Oh. That's going to be very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm not entirely sure how best to describe this. But as Cinna does this, It's strange. It's not exactly a portal, but she can sense that somehow there's some kind of connection between two planes going on.
Hmm.
That it's not overlapping planes in the traditional sense, but something is basically existing in two planes at once, or is connected between two different planes. Some thing that is all around you. Two planes simultaneously. But it's not exactly a portal. But with your
No, yeah.
senses and your tuning fork, you can pick that much up. It's not it's not something you've ever picked up before in any of your travels. So it's strange.
Okay. Let me see if there's
And my cats are finding me worthy of being of Purfest. Well, the one is blocking my access to keyboards at the moment by insisting that I pet her, and the other one is sitting nearby me on a pillow.
Okay, she's gonna do something weird. Cause
Alright.
why the fuck not?
The rest of the party gonna see this, or is this something that she's focusing on?
Yeah, actually, you can bring her back, and then she'll do this as
Okay.
her bonus action.
Okay.
Cinna looks from left to right and all around. Something I haven't noticed before. Averting gaze at this basilisk. 2 arrows.
Okay.
Advantage.
Alright. Those both hit. Yeah. And the basilisk evaporates as well.
Bonus action. She starts to shimmer and disappears as she uses ethereal step.
Okay.
And she enters.
Alright, so you vanish from the rest of your companions, and as you step into the ethereal step, you're just like in the substrate, where you can look around and see into different planes. Something you're used to doing. It's like usually you can just see into the plane you just stepped from, because usually it's just the skin of the of all existence, but it also usually links directly into the spirit realm as well. At least when it comes to the material plane, you can see the spirit world and everything like that. You know how it is like in Spirited Away, like how you've seen Spirited Away, haven't you?
No, I haven't actually.
Oh, you're one of those people that haven't actually seen Spirited Away.
I know, right?
So it's harder for
I
me
love
to just...
Miyazaki though. I
Yeah,
just
I was
haven't
about to
seen
say,
Spirited
it's
Away.
like, if you love Miyazaki, how have you not?
No, I love Studio Ghibli. I just haven't seen that one.
Watch it sometime, then you'll have a better understanding of what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Because I know it's another, it's like, because it's based on all sorts of, like, stories and, mythology and religion and all sorts of stuff.
No,
but
it's one of the few that I haven't seen. Like, I love Howl's Moving Castle, My Neighbor Totoro. I just haven't seen that
those
one.
those are the ones I haven't seen.
Howl's Moving Castle is a trip. It's amazing.
But anyway, so it's basically, in the spirit plane. There's a lot of things that drug me into the inspiration, but I think Spirited Away was my biggest inspiration for creating the spirit world like this.
Okay.
Is that you've also usually seen like the spirit world, things that are, a reflection of any mortal world or mortal plane, which is like, one of the reasons why certain planes that the people in the material world get so full of themselves, because they think that, oh, we're the central plane, we're the mortal plane. It's like, well, no, technically that is a group of planes. The material plane just happens to be one of them.
Yeah.
And the definition of a mortal being happens to be a physical being that is composed of spirit and soul. But most people combine spirit and soul into one thing, and usually either say the term spirit or the term soul, even though technically those are two different things. They just are so heavily connected in a mortal being that a mortal being always has both of those. So in the spiritual realm, pretty much just the spirits disconnected from souls, if they ever had, were connected with a soul, happen to exist. And you occasionally see them. Right now, you're seeing something totally unexpected because you've seen spirits, you've seen like how their reflection of reality can be very different. Like you go into a bank on a material plane or on a mortal realm, and maybe in the spirit realm you'll see like glittering gold and things that represent money and wealth and accumulation. Usually, you'll see things like that. Like go into a place that where people are eating, you'll see like bits of you'll see food, even if they, yeah, it's hard to explain sometimes. But instead of the normal spiritual stuff that you're expecting on the other side of the ethereal plane, not the substrate, which is just all smoke basically, but the spirit plane, which is the other side of it. You're seeing all these threads leading away from what looks like whatever the vines, whatever the crystals are, leading somewhere else, leading to another world of the material plane is what you're gathering, but you're not entirely sure where exactly.
Okay.
All you know is that whatever this place is, it's connected irrevocably to something else, and it's close enough of a connection and tight enough of a connection to have brought up your plane senses. And this is just like usually not how you see things done.
Got it.
And as you're looking around at at any type of spirits that are in the area, because of the way you can step into ethereal like this, you're probably used to seeing recognizing different spirits of spirits of combat, spirits of peace, spirits of this and that. You happen to see a odd accumulation of what you've come to think of as knowledge spirits, things that are found often in the Grand Library, which is an ethereal construction. But they do wander off to gather knowledge elsewhere. But there is a lot of them, and they all seem to be clustering around the various tendrils that are connecting this place to whatever else they're connected to. So, what do you wish to do? Are you going to be stuck there for a round or two, or are you?
Yeah, she's thinking.
Okay.
So yeah, you can pull me back.
All right.
Private sanctum.
Senna is currently not present. She is elsewhere. Biddy.
Huh. I guess I'm just gonna go down here and whack the tentacle.
Oh yeah, I'm just noticing that the only thing left actually are the tentacles. So I imagine that the tentacles really don't cause too much fuss, don't do too much, so it wouldn't actually be too hard for them to be defeated by the time that Cinna comes back. Let me just get rid of the tentacles.
I'm just gonna get rid of my eyes because they're dead.
Yeah. After a little bit, Cinna pops back in after you guys finish off the tentacles.
Oh no.
Huh?
This is something I haven't seen ever. Interesting. So what do y'all know about these crystals? Just out of curiosity.
Shiori would have walked back and guided our blind friend through. Oh yeah, he's gonna make another con
Is
save,
your
doesn't he?
is your buddy okay?
Yeah, he's got red crystals in him. He's got. Does he make another con save, or does that not matter because the thing's dead now?
The vines are dead. The crystals are fine. The crystals are now growing in him.
No, I
No.
thought what
No,
the
And
petrification-
Will's turning to stone. That's right.
Yeah.
Let me relook at the basilisk because that was only for one turn.
Yeah,
There's
'cause
something about it being incapacitated, but I think that's only if when looked at.
I think you have to fail twice.
If it must repeat the saving throw at the end of its next turn. Success, the effect ends on a failure. So yeah, roll it again. And if you
Come on,
succeed,
Will.
you stop
Hey,
turning
Will.
the stone. Before you guys could do anything, you notice that Will is actually turned into a statue.
Will turns into a statue
Yeah.
in a rude gesture.
Nope.
Well,
Oddly,
we need.
the crystal shards are still visible in his hands. They haven't spread, and they don't seem likely to be able to spread now that he's turned to stone.
Well, we need to get him
Cured
unstoned.
and
Yes.
that too.
We can take him to the place that's Sunday. We helped Sunday with it.
But to answer your question, sir,
Yes.
we know that these crystals, I believe, are somehow tied to a different plane of some kind. I believe.
Oh, I'd say that. Considering we have two planes existing at once right here. It's quite fascinating.
What?
Two planes of existence. Completely overlapping. Not entirely, not a portal, but a connection. Existing exclusively at the same time. Fascinating.
How do we fix that?
I don't know. One other thing that was interesting, I can slip into the ethereal plane from time to time, and I saw something odd. Question to the DM: the strands that she saw, were they like fate strands, which she's familiar with?
No, these are
Okay.
these are different.
Different. Okay. Strands leading away from here. Leading away from the material plane. I didn't.
Correction.
Oh,
As I said, wasn't leading away from the material plane. It was connecting to a different world of the material plane. Via
apologies.
the spirit world.
She says that.
Ha!
All right, take
Sorry,
care,
Tobias.
Will. I'm sorry, Tobias. I'm sorry that what happened to Will. Hopefully, he'll be able to be fixed.
Yes, fine. Yeah.
Will we petrify you?
See you next week, Saturday.
See you on Saturday.
Yeah.
See you, Will.
See ya.
Leading away to a different world. Spirit world of sorts. Usually in the ethereal plane, there's different, entities, spirits, things I've come across. Large concentration of knowledge. Knowledge spirits. Huge accumulation, actually, clustered around this area.
Ha! Do you think if we break the crystals, it'll help?
Shuri, roll an intelligence check.
Sure is doubtful of that, but we'll see. Okay.
Shuri,
thanks.
you remember what happened over about almost a year ago now, when the crystals broke? That's how you. They send out slivers of shards that can infect people all around. Breaking the crystals really is not a good idea.
So say that. So we just gotta be not near them.
Sounds like
How you plan on breaking something without being near it? No.
with magic, of course.
You're still gonna see it. From the range of their explosion.
Sentinel, want to pipe up? I don't know what's going on with these crystals, but something here is not right. Planes should not be existing at the same time. It's interesting. Time. Galen was dealing with time. I'm curious what other things time has. Things existing at the same time that shouldn't. And Phaedra will pipe up. And possibly different pieces of a puzzle fitting at the same time as well. I remember Rhiannon talking about that.
I got a headache.
So, Iron Roses, what is your next move? You're in the middle of a tunnel. Will is currently a statue. There are crystals of different colors all around.
Lunisa needs some healing. And we need to get Will to... Lunisa and Betty need healing. We need to get Will unpetrified.
To like Baylor then, maybe?
Well, if I remember correctly, we had a previous member of our guild get petrified, and we provided them with a fair amount of basilisk size. Might be able to get them to cure him quickly. I think it took so long for the member because they had to brew the potion, but they might have some, because I know we did bring them eyes. I can't remember.
Alright.
Out of character, it's been a hot minute, but I feel like that was a thing.
Yeah?
So?
Roll an intelligence check.
Can I choose which character I use an intelligence check with?
Whoever was talking about it.
Fuck.
There's technically speaking only one character who would remember, just Senna wouldn't.
Talon would.
Oh, Talon would. Oh yeah, you have three
Yeah,
characters.
you forgot there are she has 3 characters here. That's why that battle went so easily.
Oh!
So, Phaedra, even as you're saying that, you look around and realize those monsters didn't leave bodies behind, let alone body parts. They just evaporated as if they were nothing.
Yeah, no, I realize that. I'm saying the last time we brought Sunday back, and we brought a bunch of eyes for the basilisk to the alchemist place or the herbalist.
We brought
wherever
the eyes of whatever basilisk you killed that turned him to stone in the first place. That's what you remember.
Well, fuck shit, balls.
But you also remember in that hit, as you're thinking about it, Greater Restoration should probably help too. We might be able to we've got enough money now. We didn't have enough money back then, but maybe we have enough money now that we can buy him a restoration.
That's a good point.
And it might fix the crystal problem as well.
That's a good point.
How heavy is Will in statue
He's
form?
light, even as a stone.
He's garden gnome weight.
Crescent honestly was about to kind of not by the hands.
Yeah, he's like a heavy garden gnome, basically.
Crescent's like, yep, there we go.
Solid stone garden gnome instead of a plaster one.
Okay, let's think about this. We need to get him somewhere where we can get him cured. Somebody heal Lunisa. Senna will go over and heal Lunisa. Let's see. Cure wounds, 2nd level. Oh, no piercing damage.
Why would there be piercing? You're not the doctor
Sorry.
later tonight who occasionally stabs people with needles and occasionally helps them.
It's fine.
Love the doctor. Okay, so 14 points of healing to Lunisa. No. Go ahead.
I was thinking I'm probably not gonna be able to make it next week. So I mean, Lunisa could take Will up because he needs to get treated anyway, and then depending on Will, because he doesn't have a character, and that way you guys could continue down here next week. seeing it is already.
That's up to
Technically.
you guys. Remember,
Yeah.
we currently also they're also missing another party member, but you've got so
Yeah.
many of your side characters right now that it might not matter.
Well, I'm saying it just depends of if he has another character, because I don't think he does.
Well, if we're just buying a greater restoration, though, it should be instant, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he won't be out for a session.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
We can find out more about it during the week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can
We also
decide.
need to figure out what.
You can decide
how
whether
the fuck we're
you're
going with
taking
this.
him back to the surface, if you're, getting a meeting together, what your plan is. And yeah, we'll see. I'll see you guys again next week.
Yeah.
I think it was,
Bye.
we'll have